Yeah, there's a big shift happening, man. It's hard to put into words. There's a shift. And it's happening fast, too.
On Batch 3 of Whiskeyland, 6 episodes, 1 destination, all heart. Ride with us deep into the barrel as we follow the kings of craft, Barrel King.
Jared's a magic man.
This is his show.
When COVID hit, I went way past what normal people do.
I mean, he's just raw talent.
Out-of-body experience.
This project honors our family's lives.
I think it's gonna be an empire.
Is this really gonna work? Oh my gosh.
I was not expecting that.
Wake up, call all the neighbors. Like, what's happening?
Jared, we have a winner.
Get your nose right in there.
We all have a story to tell.
SOS.
What do we do here?
That is better than 98% of the whiskey on the shelf.
America!
I love this.
From that moment, everything changed.
But I feel like we were all meant to be here.
Somebody's a good guy once you get to know them. Another way to say that is they're an asshole, but you get used to it.
When you have a family business, you are the business.
Period. I hope they put enough fuel in this plane. I want to see the end, you know?
Second question, which Cameron chose to triple on the nose, is you did. You literally did that. Is this Fireball? Cameron says false. Cole says true. David says true. Cole and David each earned 12 points.
Yeah, baby! He's a legendary talent. Huh. With a mediocre palate. His music makes the evening, but his hairline keeps receding. Look. Made 504, all because of Woodmore. Now let's see a score. Now there is no hardcore. The man has so many fans, but one of them isn't Cam. Can't beat a drum or a dram. David got Fireball lucky. He don't stand much of a chance. Looks like he'd rather just dance. Also, he's got tiny hands. David got Fireball lucky. David got Fireball lucky. David got Fireball lucky. David got Fireball lucky. David got Fireball lucky.
Hi, it's me. Barely with my shit together. My shit's barely together, but it's here. Am I unmuted? I think I'm unmuted. I think I'm ready to rock and roll. Man, oh man, what a day. Brought the kids to the swimming pool for a couple and a half hours. Watched them burn some calories. Saw some butt cheeks. Other than that, wow, what a long day. It's been a long day. Been editing and filming, and we're just rocking and rolling around here. Problem was I didn't have anything for tonight prepared, nothing ready, because I spent all week doing a whole bunch of other stuff for around the house. But now I'm just venting. This is me venting. Now that I'm done venting, I'm ready for madness because it's Friday night. If you didn't see the Whiskeyland trailer at the beginning of the video, I'm going to play it again in a little while because it's only like a minute long and it's awesome. 6 episodes from the Bayless brothers on Barrel King, and they're telling the whole story through 6 episodes. I think that is going to premiere the first episode, I believe, the 13th of June, mid-June. So hopefully you were all pumped for that. The friggin' trailer got me all super excited for it. I love Barrel King. I love Jared. I love Rachel. I love the whole team there. And it's cool that it's documented. It's documented by fantastic storytellers who have stinky farts. Can't remember if it was Alec or Ryan, but one of them snuck up the Airbnb we were staying at so bad that the, what do you call it, thermostat on the wall said poor air quality in the house from a fart. but they're great storytellers and videographers. They do a hell of a job at that. The more you know. Anyway, let's move on to the final first round matchup of Madness. We're almost to the second round. We're almost there. Second rounds are going to be double headers, semifinal double headers. So we only probably have, I don't know, 5 weeks of this left. 5 weeks left, possibly, unless shit gets weird. But shit is going to get weird tonight because, first of all, we got this weirdo from Michigan wearing funny glasses. He does things in 30-second increments or less. Ask his wife, Gary Franchi, everybody. Gary, the world's worst bourbon channel. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Looking sharp.
Yes.
You look so good. You look like, never mind. He's a great comedian, but he's a bit controversial. He did some weird stuff. And I don't want to Louis C.K. you right out of the gate. Know what I mean?
Oh, I appreciate that.
No. Coming in, your competition, Gary, are you scared for your competition? I would be if I were you.
No, I mean, I'm already feeling good. There's so many other contestants that I've outlasted by going at this point in the first round that, you know, it's only up from here. And I think I can set a record tonight now that negative points are possible.
Yeah, they are possible. That's for sure. You know what? Unbutton your shirt, just one button. Let your hair down. Like this lady from friggin' Utah, number 23 from North Carolina, Adriana. Adriana, how's it going?
I am excited to be here representing the Shire.
Representing the pardon?
Not the Shire. I'm a hobbit.
The Shire.
That's where the Shire, where the hobbits are from. Oh, you're going to learn so much tonight, Matt. I'm excited.
Oh, wow. All right. This is great. I love learning. I avoid those shows my wife watches some stuff like that. I don't actually, maybe not. Oh, you're not from the Handmaid's Tale? You're from a Shire?
Lord of the Rings. Tolkien?
Lord of the Rings.
Frodo, Samwise, Aragorn.
I don't know.
Boromir.
All right. We'll learn about it as we go. But
so much to learn. If
we haven't learned enough about this man, we'll learn some more tonight, I'm sure. Because when he gets a little bit of booze in him, the Cliffy bus is coming. Cliffy, bourbon bites, we're not worthy. Clifton.
Who knows what we're going to learn tonight? Yeah, Adriana, I'm like half the nerd you are, but I at least got those references, so.
Thank you. Well, Clifton will help me.
Oh, why don't you play video games together? Stuff.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We D&D together.
Kind of similar.
Yeah.
I'll just settle in with my second breakfast.
Yes. See.
Who's echoing? Someone's echoing. Who's got some echoes going? Who's got their stuff going through their speakers? Anybody?
That's me, probably.
Clifton.
They're really loud on my end, so hold on.
Clifton. Oh my gosh. My goodness gracious.
Hopefully it's not me.
I think it might be Clifton.
Well, we're gonna find out. We'll find out as we go. But whoever it is loses a point. But if you figure it out yourself, you'll gain a point. So you'll end up even. Man, oh man. We have 144 people in the chat so far. Thank you everyone for being here on this Friday night. Hit the thumbs up if you're in the chat. Let's get this pushed out to the world like a beautiful baby. About beautiful baby tasting whiskey. Invitational something. It's been a long day. We'll get to it. Clifton, long time no talk. How you feeling? How you doing? How's freaking California?
I mean, today is like 85 degrees. Loving it. Finally summer. Yeah. There's a reason I pay so much to be out here. Love the weather.
Man.
Except for the fires. That was a little mishap we had at the top of the year.
Fires, shires, whatever. You know what I mean? What did Adriana say? She's from the what?
There are no fires in the Shire. Correct.
Oh yeah, you started the Shire, you son of a bitch. God dang it.
I'm a founder.
Still love you though. Oh, and by the way, we do have a scorekeeper. He's not quite. I still hear an echo. It's in my. Dang it! It's all right. We'll get through it.
It's Thrasher.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's
Happy Friday. Hey, who?
Absolutely.
Who do you think is guilty of the echo? What do you think it is?
Hold on, I'm working. If it's me, I can mute myself. It could be me. I'm working on it if it is me.
It's either Cliffy or Gary.
You know what? My guess was Gary out of the gate.
Very much possible.
Oh, I hear it, so it can't be me.
This is everybody's first time.
Hold on. This is what we'll do. I'm going to kick out Clifton. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Gary, talk again.
Hello.
Okay.
No echo.
Hello.
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 Oh, there's echo.
Oh, it's me. Okay. All right, I'll solve it. Sorry.
Gary, you didn't lose a point.
Damn it.
If you want to be the world's worst, Gary, you got to try harder than that.
Something's just
Crash,
come
sir,
next.
you've got my extra points in already, right? For the whole Adriana thing earlier?
Yes, I do. Don't worry about it. You're covered.
Cool.
Adriana.
Thank you.
The Shire. Rubber 101's in the house. Oh, the cheating bird we call him. What's up, David Jennings? David Jennings moving on to the second round of Batman. Tim Cornet is here talking about Whiskeyland. Eric Sawyer's in the house. Maureen Franchi, don't know who that is. MC is here. Nick Perlman is here. Married to a hobbit, he says.
He knows what a hobbit is.
Don't make a hobbit out of getting married to him. Because once you go hobbit, you never mind. Tony Pack of Friggin' Donuts is here. I've got my bus pass ready to go. Hashtag Cliffy Bus. You're all the best, though, except for Gary. He's the worst. Matt, I've got your Ohana blend in the glass. Lake Fork guy, Barrel King Whiskey Land. Oh, let's friggin' go. Barrel King Whiskey Land. Tony Bag of Donuts, you beautiful, beautiful man. Thank you for being here. Got a bunch of people in the house. I'm so appreciative to everybody who joins in and says hello. My mom is here. Hi, Mom. Love you. And I love your pretty face. Look at that big bee on the screen. That sounded like I just called her mother a bee, but that's not what I meant. She is the bee. She's the best. Right, Mom? Right. Jeez. I had a coffee.
Did you say LFG stands for
Lake
lift
Fork guy?
fork?
Lake
Lift
Fork
fork
guy. Yeah.
Like a forklift guy?
No, like it's the name of a lake in Texas. He's a big deal
Oh.
on the fishing YouTube scene.
You know the random lake in Texas, but not the Shire?
No.
I'm full nerd with you, Adriana. Don't worry about it. We got you covered.
I think everybody knew.
And I'm also a big fan of Lake Fork guy.
Nice. Friggin' Justin. I'm gonna be in a Lake Fork guy video whenever he gets around to editing it. If he keeps me in it. Probably not. I didn't catch any fish. That's probably an issue. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way. Oh, anyway, in case you guys haven't heard, I didn't know if I talked about this last week. Ascots came in, Barrel King 27 of them. If I already talked about it, too bad. We're talking about it again. My two blends from last year, batch 85, Wheatish Fish, double platinum, and the King Me 1, double platinum. And it just got King Me 1 just got best in category today. And like they call it best in category, but they put more than one in there. So it's gonna be a taste off against two other things for small batch whiskey of the year for Ascots. So
Awesome.
Pat myself on the back if I could reach it. Hell yeah, man. This thing's heavy. Guys, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll make Jared buy me more of these. If you win an Ascot, you have to buy your trophy. Pretty neat. Pretty neat stuff. So anyway,
I mean, how much do you have to pay for it?
I don't know. Jared paid for it. I think I said to him, it's too expensive, and he said, "You're worth it, buddy." Just like he always says.
Cool.
That's true love.
Beautiful man. Beautiful man. Clifton's got his shit together now, sort of. Nice.
Listen, I got
He's too afraid to say it though.
I got new speakers and they don't have the port, so I'm literally having to like reach my computer, but it's all good. I'll just be like this all day, just sideways.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault. It's
all
my
right.
fault for not testing. Although it's technically
We're going sideways eventually.
I was gonna say it's your fault. You got here late. Just kidding.
Somehow Gary still looks more uncomfortable. Act like you've been here before, Gary. I miss your face, Gary. Miss you too, Matt. Thanks, Gary.
It's your show, man. I'm trying to let you do the talking.
Gary
That's
just looked
what
like
I'm
he
saying.
expected to be missed. He just was like, "Yeah, of course you do."
He looks like
Stating
he's
the obvious.
friggin'. Gary looks like Weekend at Bernie's. Acting like him too. All right. Thrasher, seems like, unless Cliffy gets some alcohol in him, that I'll be bringing you in to talk tonight. So
All good.
I'm
Got you
kicking
covered.
you out. We're going to get this party started. Heck, yes. By the way, in order to get the party started, you should probably open your boxes and pour your samples. Should have said that right away. I didn't do that. Yes. Yes. Official seal. Nice. Gary, I love your
Official
humor.
seal.
Your humor's great. Weekend at Gary's. That's a good one. That could be a barrel pick sticker right there. Could be. Should be. Travis says Gary is here? Question mark. Yeah. He's hiding behind a set of glasses.
The box is open. Can we unwrap them?
Yeah, you can go ahead and unwrap them, pour them if you'd like. Please do that.
Gary, is
Kyle
this a
Taylor.
to like hide your poker face? Like I'm very confused by the sunglasses.
Oh, those are smart Google glasses that look like idiot kid glasses on purpose, so that he can browse his favorite incognito websites while he's doing that. Madness, Gary, you perv.
You've obviously never seen the channel if the glasses confuse you.
Why does
Fair enough. But I know you, Gary.
Honest,
I love you.
Most people haven't. So
I know you personally, though, not the channel, but I know you. So there we go.
yeah.
All
these other channels wondering like, what do I have on Matt that I made it to Matt Madness? The negatives are in the fire now, Matt. No worries.
Oh, there's lots of loves. There's lots of love. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a setting, which I'm terrible at. There's a setting that when I click on a chat, that it doesn't. I feel like it's covering, and it normally doesn't cover. Does that make sense? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I think it's fine.
I know the one you're
thanks,
talking
Maureen.
about. I had to find it the other day, but I can't see it because I don't have it. It's in like your media set, or actually, it's actually in the settings. I think instead of like the little side panel stuff.
Adriana's about to earn herself a point.
Suck up.
There's that. Bring that up. Settings, layouts, guests. There's guests. Guests see viewer comments and posts. Yeah, that's a good idea. Guests must authenticate. Not sure what that means, but I kind of like the way it sounds. Play a sound when guests enter. Can we play It's Thrasher? No, it says play a ding sound. I don't want that. Layouts. Top solo layout. That's not it. Maybe it looks like it normally looks. I'm just being crazy. Audio. It's on audio general. Oh, it might be under general. Shift videos up for comments banners. That's already checked. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know why it looks weird today for me. I guess I'll have to live with it on my end, even though it probably looks the same.
You're doing
There's
great,
only
sweetie.
Did you say
You said we could pour them?
Clifton, did you say you're doing great, sweetie?
I did.
Thank you.
That's what I heard.
No, thank you.
Oh, we can pour them? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and pour them.
Okay.
Oh, Gary took off his glasses. Looking.
And hat.
Oh.
Did you get some sun?
In the chat.
Yes, I did. Pours and pars. I could switch to this hat though if you want.
Hold on, let's check it out. Let's get a close up. Bing.
It's Canadian Miss Sean.
Leave that on. Leave that on. That's a good one. Beef ribs in the house?
My
can tell
my
because he
control
says
drink is in a blue or green Glen.
Adriana is killing it with the rules tonight. Doing great.
Is that
Wait, what's your control, Adriana? Curious.
I mean,
I could guess.
A little Knob Creek.
It's definitely not a little one.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
No, that actually is a regulation size Knob Creek in Adriana's hands.
Wait. Normal size bottle.
Sheesh.
Is that the
Wait,
12?
I
I thought about
keep
using the
black.
12 as my control as well. So maybe, if you're using
I
that.
brought out the 12 in
Okay.
case I want to switch to that, but I have so little.
Okay. All right.
That's
I grabbed a bottle for you tonight.
Coming in with the $5 super chat. Madness, Team Whiskey Mountains. Wow. Oh, what is that? World of Warcraft? Is that what he's saying? Thank you for the
Such
super
women
chat.
and whiskeys.
So I'm just disappointed you didn't go with Whiskey Motor.
Whiskey Mordor?
Yeah,
I'm not
God.
evil.
This is gonna.
It would have kept with the theme, though.
Ouch. I heard that, Clifton. I heard that.
Ben, Demon Hunters, we have a Go Hobbit Go. Wow,
I knew
fans
Ben would
from-
appreciate me being a hobbit.
A lot of people rooting for Whiskey Mountains tonight. Drums and Drams, $5 super chat. Dude, you little son of a gun. Just busting out his wallet for Matt Madness. Cheers all listening on my drive back from Evernorth. Hit that like, y'all. Thanks, Cameron. Man, we should just tease Cameron all night through his car speakers. Cameron, if you get a little bit tired, please let us know. We don't want you driving under the influence of exhaustion. So if you get a bit tired, then just put it in chat and we'll make sure to wake you up.
And let us know when you go through a drive-through. I'd love to kind of be the commentary on your car speakers as we pull up.
Mm-hmm. That'd be
On
good.
55 shakes, 55 burgers, 55.
That is good. Do we have the samples poured already?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice. This is going to go great, I think. Hopefully. Let me see. I got the scoring sheet up on my end. I do. Looks like the scores are there. Perfect. I love it. Change
We have
that.
3
answer.
nerds on. Of course it's going to go well tonight. It's automatic.
Yeah, I'm definitely a nerd, so there's only 3 of us. 3 of you guys. I'm pretty nerdy.
You don't-
And
I don't know the Shire.
I'm just reading all these Hobbit comments. Everyone loves the Hobbit. You could
Exactly.
dress up in the giant bear costume thing with the.
With it being like close to 90 degrees out? No, that is my winter costume. That's when I go into hibernation. And I
Jeffrey
get
Wack
into my-
dressed up as Macho Man Randy Savage in a latex suit.
And he's got a basement to cool off in.
What do you got?
I'm a couple floors up. I'm in an apartment.
In an attic? Does he have you in the attic?
Yeah. That's where everybody sticks their spare hobbits.
So Tim Corney, this is interesting. Cameron's driving, but Tim decides to add him in the text. That's so rude. That's the rudest, meanest, most diabolical. You listen, Cameron, do not read. I'll read them to you, Cameron. How about that? Tim Corney says, Drums and Drams, were you there when you released your Night Stalker review? Cameron, just respond verbally, and hopefully he can hear you. Marine Franchi, $5 chat. Check out the signage above the world's worst bourbon. You'll enjoy. I hope you can all see it. Let's take a peek. Thank you, Marine. Let's go zoom it in. Oh no, they're too far away. Oh man, I can't see anything.
Oh, I see it. I see it. You must be this tall to compete in Matt Madness.
Oh, shit.
It's the only chance I have at winning.
Wait, how tall are you? How tall are you?
6'1".
Ah,
There's
damn.
the Shameless Matt's Picks featured top shelf.
Oh.
As well as friggin' apples. Why, Matt? Why?
Who told you to pick that? Why did you pick that?
What were you thinking?
Yeah, classic Shane. I love it. Oh, you guys, he totally shamed me hard. This is a Shane shame. I would never ever send anything I'm associated with in 2 contestants ever again. Of course, he did it tonight. Probably not though. Jeez, Cameron, stop writing and driving. Man,
He's in the drive-thru.
he is not. What do you order? Friggin' kids meal with a he got a Hobbit toy. Kids meal.
If that was a thing, I would be so excited.
Nick is telling us to get on with the game without telling us. What is it? What is his profile picture? Is that
That's Salacious
E.T.
Crumb
on
from
that?
Star Wars. No,
It's
it's
what?
Salacious Crumb. Salacious Crumb from Star Wars. Jabba the Hutt's
Oh.
pet.
Star Wars, another thing that I don't have any desire.
I'll agree with you on that, Matt. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Lord of the Rings, yes. Star Wars, no.
I'm
It
more of a Star
mostly
Trek
just
person.
laughs maniacally.
Yeah, basically.
Makes sense.
That's all he does.
Hold on. I just.
Sorry, Matt.
Oh, it's okay. You said laugh maniacally, and there we go. my favorite Will laugh. All right, let's get on to the game, as Kira would say. We have 4 nosing questions and 4 tasting questions. Those 2 rounds are before the final tasting round. So you probably want to save some whiskey in your glasses for the final tasting round, unless you want to go off of memory for the final questions. What's in the glass there, Gary? Was that gin?
It is my control pour and my out of control pour. Water and Old Forest.
That's all the water you brought?
Literally what I was thinking, Clifton.
You're going to need way more than that.
I got the wobble glass.
I love it. The wobble glass is old school. Man, Gary's been a supporter for so long. Judging by his picks behind him, he hasn't bought shit in a while, but appreciate you, Gary. Love it.
Well, I do have the benevolence top center.
Insane. You got that. Man, Gary's so old school. I love it. Gary wins. Gary wins. Adriana, don't do that. She just made a face.
What did I? No, I was reading chat. I don't know.
Well, you
all
read
the
something you
pain
didn't
off
like.
the pressure she did. It's all for naught.
I read his spelling of my name.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm just going to watch Adriana's face the whole time. I think it'll give a lot away.
I do not have a poker face.
What does Matt do with his spare time? Have kids? Just take care of everyone around here. Just running around the house, making this and making that. I'm a snack bitch. Is what I am. Snack bitch, cleaning bitch. That's what I do.
Refills.
Okay, good.
Everyone who's worried about me.
We're all more relieved.
Maureen wouldn't bring you water if you were dying. And Clifton, you asked him like he was in the desert. That's all the water you brought.
Listen, I've been on the show how many times? 3, 4 now, and I barely remember the end of them. So
this is perfect. This is why
I brought
I
a full glass. Full glass.
We get nervous, we drink more, and then
Yes.
by the end,
My control bottle's halfway gone by the end of the night because I'm just like freaking out.
Yep.
It turns into the out of control bottle.
Yes.
I'll be here all night, literally, unless I get this party started. When the music begins, I need the answer to the question for sample A. Is this a bourbon, Scotch, Irish whiskey, or light whiskey for 3 points? Super easy question. When the music begins, oh, by the way, I sent you all, I'm sure you saw them, the answer message, with Thrasher. And yeah, okay. So that's where the answer goes. You have the entire length of the song to smell sample A. Please don't pick up, smell, taste any other of the samples other than you're dead. The spider that was little baby spider. Smoked them.
I'm to the side of you, so I was a little bit scared. Thought you were.
Yeah, don't smell or taste any of the other samples while we're on a sample. So we're on sample A. When the music starts, you may begin smelling sample A. Man, you are all so well behaved. I love it. When the music begins, you may begin. Here we go.
Man is called Clifton, one-handed whiskey samples at the door. Picture this, imagine Trevor butt naked and now try to guess his score. Why does Brian look like he is lost without Drew whiskey? Why do 10 people leave Matt Madness every time we start to sing? How can you assume that get up on the topper? How can you the root to fall apparent on the supper? How can you not to call a Cliffy bigger papa? How can then the Brian and the Rocket in the proper? How can you
All right. Glasses down, answers in. That is an old school. Matt Madness tune from the
I
Whiskey
listen to it on the way to
Channel.com.
work every day.
That's when Drew P. Whiskey was still. That was years ago. We've been doing this for a while, on and off, if you know what I mean. Let's get those answers in, y'all. Sean Holgrave wondered how much whiskey it would take to get Clifton screaming like the Grease. I don't know if Cliffy's much of a screamer.
No,
Well,
not a
actually, I don't know
screamer.
about that.
More of like a slur. Cliffy,
slur.
you'll know when Cliffy comes out because like I will not be this well spoken. I'll just be like chilling, vibing.
That I've seen for sure.
But have you ever said "Dagnabbit"?
Probably not. I'm from South Carolina, but I'm not that southern.
I say dag nabbit probably on a daily basis.
Well,
But that's just because I don't like QD it, so I say that instead.
oh.
You You don't like what?
How
Oh,
sweet.
I see.
GD
That
it.
makes sense.
I say like every other cuss word, but I know that that does not.
I was like, I've heard other words from you, Adriana. Like, is that your
Let's not
limit?
pretend that I'm. Who, me? Never.
So you just substitute it. You're like a vegan who gets the fake steak, you know? Dag nabbit.
How are you gonna call a hobbit a vegan? We're like the biggest meat eaters there are.
I'm just no, it was I was drawing I was drawing words are really hard.
Analogy, parallel.
That's back when Brian returned Matt's messages. He returned my message, half of them, but then he was done. I guess to go back and look the last time Brian was on Matt Madness to see what I did. He must have really. I don't know. Maybe David did something. Maybe he said something little too. I don't know. Oh boy, Michael. All right. Should we mix it up? Should we mix it up? Listen, I'd like a vote of, yay or nay. We might mix it up. Do you want to do the tasting for Glass A before we do the nosing for Glass B, or should we keep it old school? Do you want to mix it up or keep it old school?
Oh.
Are you asking us?
Hardcore.
Yeah, I'm asking you guys.
I'm down to mix it up.
You know what? Let's do the tasting for Glass A. Let's screw it. We're doing it
Go
live.
on an adventure.
Let's go on an adventure. Hell yeah. Let's taste
One does
sample
not
it.
simply switch to tasting.
I'm like trying to sneak in every little reference I can.
I mean,
Thrasher's thrown off. He's like, wait, no.
That's actually, honestly, that's probably the
Good
person I
point.
should have asked. That is, I didn't even, that's a,
We're good. Keep going.
okie dokie. What happened to the process? Oh boy, Jason Kobe in the house. What's up, Jason? Music extraordinaire himself. All right, let's go to the tasting round. Screw it. This is gonna be fun. Sometimes you just gotta do things the right way. So, tasting round, I would like the proof and the age of sample A when the music starts. Proof and age. You have the entire, why can't I?
Song?
Yes. I was trying to think of the entire length, what another word for length, the entire duration of the song to taste sample A and then get the answers in right afterwards. I don't have the points for the age on the banner because while creating last week's banner, I deleted the banner that had the age thing on there. I didn't realize that until about 5 minutes before we started. But Thrasher knows. Right, Thrasher? It's Thrasher!
Your points in the banner is wrong.
There's 3 points for a nose
proof?
question, and now it's point
Oh,
zero.
huh?
Zero,
Yeah,
three.
you're right. Yeah, it's 5. I'm sorry. Multiply
I got you
the points on
covered.
the
Don't
banner
worry
by
about
100.
I got it.
All right.
We're good.
Thank you. He looks like
God for Excel.
Yeah, it's 5 points for the exact 4 points. I just, I didn't. Jeez. Dasher looks like what do you call the people who tell airplanes where to go?
Air traffic controller.
Yeah, with this headset on. Thank you for the help with the joke. Boom. 5 points, 4 points, 3 points, and 1 point, and you'll lose. Damn it! Still wrong.
It's okay if
One.
we don't lose points.
Well,
Oh,
while you're fixing it, can I hawk some merchandise?
You can hawk whatever you like. Go ahead.
I've got a challenge coin coming out.
I'd buy that. I'd pay 50 cents for that.
I was like, I have Adriana's, I have mine. Dude, I'd buy it.
I love it. What do those run?
Yeah. 26 cents. Selling them at cost.
Someone's got to make a profit. Looks like.
What
I got that
For a better channel.
coin
maybe.
scanner app, and I've been scanning coins. Like I go to the laundromat because I don't wash our guinea pig laundry with our laundry because yuck. So I go to. I said I wouldn't take care of the guinea. I said I didn't want them. I said I don't want guinea pigs. And then the family's like, "We're gonna get them," and I'm like, "I'm not taking care of them." And they're like, "It's fine, we'll do it." Guess what? Guess who takes care of them? Not them.
Guinea pigs have laundry?
Yeah, our guinea pigs have silverware, pretty much.
I'm really hung up on the
Seasonal
laundry.
outfits. I'm just imagining.
They're just
Does
really
it have
small
a-
machines that they use.
That's what I was just thinking. Does it have a tiny washer and dryer?
No, they have like layers of bedding that it's the
Aw.
whole thing.
You tuck them in
It's
at
not
night.
like the bedding for like mice, like where it's all just.
No. It's
Adriana,
like,
don't talk about mice. I know what you do with mice at your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adriana's
get
gonna
very
bite the heads
comfy
off my
bedding.
guinea pigs.
Yeah, keep your guinea pigs away from my lap.
Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, I go to the laundromat and then I put in the bills and I get the quarters, and I have issues, and now I can't put the quarters in the machine until I scan them to make sure that they're not worth 40 cents.
What?
I'm very confused.
The quarter can be worth 40 cents?
Are these like anti-Canadian quarters or something?
No, it's like some quarters and some pennies are worth more, just depending on like for coin collectors. And I'm not a coin collector, but I scan every quarter to make sure it's not rare.
Oh, okay. You know what? I inherited a coin collection. I've never actually gone through it. I should probably look at that. That could buy me a house here in LA.
With those 40-cent coins.
But when you're
You have,
putting
like-
stamps on envelopes, do you make sure that you don't have the upside down airplane or
what?
That's
yes,
okay,
your
because-
reference of the night. Thank you, everybody.
Tasting
Nailed it.
sample A. When the music starts, we begin tasting sample A. Age and proof. Let's do this weird style. That's what she said. Here we go.
It's the Cliffy Bust from the channel Burp and Bites. He has such warmth and he has charm. Everyone feels so disarmed.
I know where this is going.
Disarming man. A disarming whiskey dude. No, he's never rude, but no way he'll ever clap for you. He's so warm and he has such charm. It's no wonder that he disarms. I see my Cliffy bus, always looking to save on decor. I saw him shopping one time at a second-hand store. Na 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 na. Disarming man.
2 seconds. 1 second. And Adriana was.
I was
she
like,
didn't
if the
wanna
timer's
breathe it.
gone, but the music's still playing, is
Yeah,
it over?
that's my bad.
I feel like
was looking at-
more than half the people in the chat are not going to get the jokes, but it's okay. I should zoom out my camera a little bit, make it a little more obvious here.
All the Pac-Man stuff?
Wait. Oh, Cliffy. When they get it, they'll get it, though.
They'll
You
get
know
it.
what I mean?
I think
When they
Matt,
get it-
I think you found out through one of these songs on the first Matt Madness. I feel like I recall that memory.
I certainly did.
I thought so. I thought so. I love it.
Things you learn about people, and you don't know.
Listen, that's what you get for inviting us on your show.
Yeah, hey, Clifton, just so you
What's the
know,
point?
I'll share something with you. I'm obese.
Is it? Are we confessing things now? Because I have a lot on my mind.
Let's do it.
Maybe after. We need a few more pours.
That was a fantastic new David tune. That, yeah, a David jam. Matt was so confused that night. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I thought he was faking it.
Listen, I've been accused of that, like in real life and online, like for years. It's crazy.
Out of curiosity, does everybody else's have a bunch of black bits? Like ash?
My A did.
A? Yeah, okay. That's what I kept looking at during it. I was like, wait, did I drop something in there? I don't know if it'll show up, but
There's some barrel
there's a lot
char.
of-
Like I think it's like legit straight from the barrel, which makes me very
right?
curious. what
It's
the
in the
bottle is.
sample bottle still, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it's not. I mean, it didn't taste weird, so.
No, I just think it's barrel char.
It's I don't know. Who's to say?
I never wear makeup, so I thought it was dried bits of the stuff you put on your eyelashes at first. And I was
Unless
like,
mine
wait,
went in
is
there
it
too.
just falling off?
Mine could have been in there too.
You thought it was
don't know.
mascara. I don't use mascara.
Yes. I mean, but your name's in it.
That's funny.
Don't you have your own brand?
Christine.
No, seriously, listen, several times. It's not just a one-time instance. People just thought I had it in my shirt. And they would like come over and like touch me without permission, by the way, and be like, I feel it. I'm like, what the frick are you doing?
How many times do you have to apologize for that?
They never apologized.
Gary. Freaking Gary. I'm always faking how short I am too, Clifton. I know how it is.
Well, online, I used to make videos back when I was a teenager and literally said, you're just doing this for attention. I'm like, why would, of all the things to do for attention, like, why would that be the thing I do?
Right?
That's ridiculous. People will, they're, jeez.
The internet's amazing.
Yeah, you really gaslit them with your, jeez, you know. Maybe you should just like not do that, Clifton.
Actually, surprise tonight, I'm gonna like flex with both of my. No, I can't even flex with my left arm. I can't do it with the right one either.
Just have a mirror up.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that was one of the things. I had a video that was flipped, and they said I saw it. It was proof you used the wrong arm in that video. I'm like, oh, it was flipped, but they didn't believe me.
It's like Young Frankenstein. The hump's on the other side now.
I might sneeze in a minute.
Prescription
Not
bourbon
sneezing after that.
is accusing me of sitting on phone books. I am sitting on a pillow, and I do have a footrest, so to touch.
I have a squishy thing I'm sitting on too, so don't worry.
Yeah, you need the butt lift.
I'm not used to sitting more than 2 minutes for something whiskey tube related. So,
yeah.
True.
You're in for a long night, Gary.
Yes,
that's right.
You're gonna want that butt lift.
As
too.
are you guys.
I'm here for
Closing question. Sample B. Is this a bourbon, Scotch, Irish whiskey, or light whiskey? Sample B. When the music starts, you may begin nosing. Sample B. You doing over there, all right, Gary?
Yeah, just
That Old Spice holding up.
Resetting the nose palette.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I'm selling my fingers. That's why.
I'm a professional after all.
Hey, Clifton.
I mean, you don't know where these fingers have been.
That's right. That is true. When the music begins, you may begin nosing sample B. Let's do it. 30 seconds.
Hey, you want some nuts? Hey, I got some nuts over here.
So about Kira, cause she says
Hot dog! Hot dog!
hot dogs. Oh.
I'm from Boston. I got hot dogs. Wait, squeaking a little bit because I'm from Boston. I got a beer. Hot dog.
Timer's up.
I need to see the
Glasses
options
down.
again. Okay.
Get the answers in. Bourbon, Scotch, Irish, or light whiskey. Hot dogs.
Are they still on Instagram? Because I tried to tag them today, and like their channel, like nothing popped up. I'm like, are they like gone?
I don't know.
I saw them in the chat last week.
Yeah, they're in chat. They're in chat a lot, and then
I just didn't know where their Instagram went. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe they are gone. I doubt it.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I'm old.
Whiskeychannel.com?
Doesn't matter. These little turds over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny because
Gone but not forgotten. The bourbon curse. Were you an OG Dingleberry?
possibly. I don't pay attention to such frivolities.
It went silent.
Yes.
Does that mean Are we allowed to talk if you go silent, or do you need a focus, Matt?
I think we can.
He's not counting score. Why does it matter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So what did you guys do for training? Because I spent all my time working on determining whether or not Islay whiskeys have peat or not.
I didn't train because I didn't know I was part of this until like 2 weeks ago. I did train last year, though. I did a series of 3 training videos last year. And here we are.
So
it's all good. Love you, Matt.
There was a twist to Matt Madness this year that I didn't. It's funny because the twist that was going to be a twist is not a twist anymore. So you, Clifton, which I didn't. I figured you'd say yes. I just figured you would. But there are going to be 2 people automatically in second round, and then we're going to like do a randomizer to see which category they fell into. You were number 1, and Mash and Drum was number 2, Jason.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
Whiskey Row bowed out, so that's why I asked you early. And then I don't know if we want to do full spoiler or not. Bruzel is not able to compete in Matt Madness until July, so I think that Jason's going to have to. Wait a minute. No, Jason's still in round 2, but he's.
Does
gonna have to
Jason
take
know
as well.
he's in it?
Yeah, he does. He does now.
Because I was like, I didn't know, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not this year, but go, Adriana. I'm just kidding.
He knows now, but he hasn't. Didn't know for a while. And you know what?
It's all good. I was only a little bit jealous, just a little bit.
Oh, Clifton.
I was super excited when he said it last week. I was like, wait a second, did he just say?
I was too.
Whiskey Row couldn't handle this. That's
too much.
That's what happened.
Too much nerdiness on one screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you were to lose to me, if any of you were to lose to me, you're done in Whiskey Tube. There's no recovery from it.
I've been doing it way too long. Listen, everyone else is quitting. So if you beat me tonight, this could be the end of Bourbon Bites.
Yeah. It doesn't sound good to lose to the world's worst bourbon channel.
It does not.
Yeah.
Do you want to taste that? What is that? That's not good for tasting, but I'll allow it.
You shall not pass.
What?
You shall not pass if you lose to the world's worst bourbon channel.
You had like a broken jaw there, Gandalf.
Sorry there's my staff. Forgot.
Do you guys go to like those?
Yes.
Cons?
Comic-Cons?
I go there for work.
Salt
Like
Lake
I have an
every year?
excuse. Like they pay me to go there. So like there's that.
I take off of work and I purposely go and I meet all the coolest people.
I hear about them on the news.
I don't want to know what news are being reported about Comic-Con.
It's usually they
This is what
get all
it's like
these
to be in a
freaks.
conversation where you don't know what to do.
I've met Billy Boyd,
started it.
who played Pippin,
Scotty?
and a bunch of Star Trek people. Scotty's been dead for a good while. Jimmy Doohan.
Scotty Pippen's still alive. Sorry.
He went basketball reference on you.
Oh no, I'm lost.
I thought you were a nerd, Matt. You can't
He
go
took height in
sports
the other
references
direction.
if you're a nerd.
Apparently, I'm still cool because I have no idea what you're talking about. Boom, in your faces.
Never
Just
mind.
kidding. You guys will all gang up on me and poke me with friggin' fake swords until I get tickled to death.
Who says they're fake?
I don't know.
Sharpen it nightly.
Adriana took that beard from a real man, didn't she?
I shaved it off with Sting.
Oh,
damn.
Okie dokie. Well, she's got a poker. All right. Tasting round, sample B. We're doing this. So, sample B. Remember to save some for the final round. Proof and age for sample B. When the music starts, we begin tasting sample B. Let's do this sample B style. Here we go. If I can find it. I'm confusing myself because now I'm trying to play the correct music.
So the
Here
music,
we go.
if the music is playing, even though we don't see the timer, the assumption is it's still going, and we
It's
can
still
keep.
going. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
La da da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da. A-Rod hikes with a backpack. She loves it outside. Backpack full of Knob Creek. Watching out for beaver attacks. When she's outside, I stay away from beavers. And she's got poison ivy, and she knows why. Why, man? Yeah, because she's outside. Because she's outside. Because she's outside. She wanted to see an eclipse, cause she's outside. Mitsubishi? But she picked up a whole lot of ticks, cause she's outside. A-Rod is gross. Now the doctor's writing scripts, and she knows why. Why, man? Yeah, because she's outside. Because she's outside. Because she's outside. A-Rod met a creepy man while she's outside. I'm pretty sure that's Nick Proman. Under the bridge he had a van because he's outside. Nailed it. That's Nick. She's calling the cops again, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, because she's outside. Because she's outside. Because she's outside. A-Rod saw an eagle's egg, cause she's outside. A-Rod might be a poacher. But she got rabies and the plague, cause she's outside. A-Rod sucks. Her doctor has begun to beg, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, to stay inside. To stay inside. To stay inside.
All right, glasses down, answers in. Funny thing, I haven't heard this. So that's another oldie but goodie, but I haven't heard these in so long. Hi, Maureen.
Nope, he guessed wrong.
I know. We all know.
He doesn't know shit.
I'm glad that Adriana, you and I don't have our significant other. I mean, yours is in the chat. Mine's nowhere to be found. So no one can talk crap about me.
He's just
Gary,
he's
you
got the
married an
pets.
angel. She's so sweet.
I ran out of pepper spray the other week. Otherwise,
I do like that there was a part about eagles because
Do you say you ran out of pepper
gets
spray?
saved by the eagles.
yes.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Eagles are coming.
Goodness gracious. My word.
How do you
We
run out of
got
pepper?
people talking about the Cliffy bus in chat. Oh, goodness. Man, that's my sense of humor right there, Gary. I wouldn't dare pepper spray my wife. I'd be so dead. You know what?
You just gotta get like the water bottle with cats. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I would pepper spray this man.
Oh, with pepper spray?
How are we doing on the scores, Thrasher?
I got some last minute things over here, so I got to make some adjustments. All right.
All right.
Ooh,
Hey, by the way,
Uh-oh.
what's our meter at?
Your meter?
Yeah.
It's a meter.
You're like a cab driver.
You owe me 250 right now. All right.
All right. Keep it running.
All right. Thank you.
Maybe about
does-
350.
He does look like a cab driver tonight. Cab driver you wouldn't want to mess with because he'd pepper spray you. All right. He wonder what he has to fix on his end. Probably. Oh, he probably.
Well, he seemed like he
still has
was
to-
fine about swapping up the tasting and nosing, so I don't know what went wrong that round.
Yeah. Thrasher always says he's fine with swapping until it happens, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bitch about it."
I can relate.
Does he have upside down pineapples or what's going
I
on?
don't know. That's what I hear. That's a joke. I've never heard that. Thrasher. Corner
Keep
whiskey
this
does
come
not
back.
have
being
Thrasher.
spilled.
All right, we have a couple hundred people in chat. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. I love this time of year. I love Matt Madness. I know that last year didn't seem like it. Oh, look at that old wrinkled up piece of paper that says like and subscribe. Thank you.
I made
Adriana.
this a very long time ago. So
And you
I made
still
it for
have it.
2024 Matt Madness.
it's been on a bunch of hikes. So that's why it's
Oh.
all beat up.
That's been on hikes? No kidding. That's wild.
Stuffed into a pack. So
By the way, if you're not subscribed to Whiskey Mountains, please go on over, support Adriana at Whiskey Mountains. Go on over to Bourbon Bites, subscribe to Clifton. Best. And I don't know if anybody should subscribe to the World's Worst Bourbon channel or not. I think he's anti-subscriber.
it's short videos, so
Yes.
it won't take up too much of your time.
And I
Should I
promise
commend
more
you?
math is coming.
I commend you. Like short videos actually are a lot more work than these like live streams. I promise you. Like I used to do it. Now I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna be lazy and go live.
So well,
I don't know that
Gary doesn't make shorts. Like he doesn't make shorts. He just makes short videos where he's like,
I
"I'm
got
Gary,
15
and this is the
chapters I
Bourbon
can go
News."
through.
Bourbon News. What was that? Statistics?
Yes.
Are you a statist? Do you know? Are you a statistics genius? Do you know a lot about statistics?
I've
Can I
been
hire you?
teaching it for 25 years.
You teach it for 25 years?
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
God,
thank goodness.
he's gonna analyze your like 0.01 hundredths of stuff
No,
that
no,
we're
no,
not
no.
gonna be able to figure out.
No,
Is
no,
this
no.
significant?
So I've had this question, and maybe you've answered it before, but I have a question, and I needed a statistics genius like yourself to understand where I'm coming from, because I think it seems more simple than it is, and you may have answered it before.
If the p-value is less than 0.05, you reject the null hypothesis. That's all I can tell you.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you? Damn it! I thought you.
I'm sorry.
It
Go
means
on.
your hypothesis is your actual hypothesis is likely true. There's like
Your
a what,
your
5%
p-value is
chance
going to
that
drop
that
tremendously
happened
in
randomly.
the score category. Clifton's sleeping.
Yeah.
Clifton doesn't give a shit.
I was a communications major. Like we went to our love languages. That was my college experience.
Okay.
I don't
Gary,
like stats.
What
Yes.
are so?
I'll send it to you.
I think it's what are the odds on me marrying a my significant other who has a birthday, but it's a specific birthday, and then my best friend marrying somebody who has a specific birthday, but the person that he married has my birthday, and the person I married has his birthday. We're like,
Just marry your best friend, dude.
Well, it'd just be what 1 out of 365, and then that.
Oh, that y'all are actually doing it. Oh no, I need another pour.
but it's a specific. But it's like it's a specific person. It's not like
Yeah, so account for like. Well, but then you'd have to know like the number of people within that range that were like likely candidates for. marriage,
Unless you just assume
right?
that birthdays are uniformly distributed, even though they're not. But in all the textbooks problems, they always do.
Okay.
I love
Do you know what the
Christine's
actual
comment. Don't we
distribution-
all have specific birthdays?
so. I married my wife, and she has Eric's birthday, who's been my best friend growing up, and then he married. Well, he did marry her, but whatever the statistics are on that, half of us still are married, but his wife had my birthday, which is, I feel like that's not like I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts, Gary.
I don't want to tank your stream with the actual discussion of this. So,
do you think that I asked you
it's
so
small,
that
but
you would
it's
not
an
answer?
eventuality.
What?
A lot of it is how you frame it, because if you would have set this out ahead of time, it would have been one thing. But you're just observing coincidences that happen, and just over a long enough run, crazy shit like this happens all the time.
Okay.
But
Were you hoping he'd be like C3PO and just like give you the exact odds?
Not
off the top of his head?
ChatGPT, dude.
So I mean, so if if I take an exam from Gary, I just say
Never
crazy
tell
shit
me
like this
the
happens all the time. Boom, nailed it.
Seems legit.
Gary is a statistics teacher. What do we think about that, Will, from the podcast?
Fake news!
Took me a while to find it.
yes.
Whatever, we'll get to sample C. Gary doesn't want to talk about that.
Well, I'm excited because now I know who to bug, because I'm constantly getting hung up on not understanding statistics. So
Well,
message you, Gary.
if you call Gary,
As long as it's
he'll
not
hung
a
up on
question
you.
involving
He doesn't want
birthdays,
to talk
I'm
about
fine.
it. All right.
No, it'll be mice.
When the music starts, I'd like to know on the nose, if you can guess, you probably could guess it. Sample C: bourbon, Scotch, Irish whiskey, or light whiskey. When the music starts, you can answer, or you can start smelling sample C. We're on sample C, nosing question, because we're doing it out of order. Let's do it. Boom, boom.
Ian Trevi, you should be wary. Clifton has a secret superpower. Trevi, dry guy, you better keep a close eye, cause here is why you'll lose. The Cliffy bus is coming, I see him drinking something. So now you're both in trouble, you're in the loser bubble, cause Cliffy shows no mercy, and you will lose for sure. When Cliffy starts his boozing, that's when you'll both start losing. The Cliffy bus is coming, I see him drinking something, and now you're both in trouble.
All right, glasses down, answers in. That is another oldie but goodie. Friggin' Cliffy.
That's a classic. Literally, that inspired so much of my channel that I did not plan for or want. But guess what? The Cliffy bus is a thing now.
That's probably my all-time favorite of them.
You
It's
didn't
just
even
so
want it.
catchy. It's perfect.
I made some money from it, so thank you, David.
Nick says this is the best Matt Madness song. Even Cameron driving my jam, he says.
Listen, if Cameron likes it, then that's even better.
Also, just part of a deer that someone in front of me hit first.
That was not the Cliffy bus. I was not involved.
Oh. I think it was the Cliffy bus that hit it. Cameron, eyes on
Okay,
the road.
I just saw that comment.
I'm going to quit reading Cameron's messages because he shouldn't be typing and driving.
Well, he obviously hit a deer, so like,
No, he hit the
probably
deer because
hit
he
it
wasn't
while
looking at the
typing.
road. Jeez Louise.
I love Kyle Taylor in chat. Just saying.
Kyle Taylor in chat. Adriana, not easily do those leaves fall.
Do the leaves of Lothlorien fall?
Okay, you're losing me real quick, Adriana.
I took off the cloak and the you have to undo the leaf brooch thing.
Wait,
Which,
did
by
you
the way,
show
in the
a costume
movies, they
change?
must be.
Are you wearing something different? Was that a costume change?
I took off the cloak. That's it.
Okay,
It's hot. That's it. It's literally.
Oh boy.
And I took off the hen, but thanks for noticing.
What can I take off?
I mean, you
whatever
also
you like.
unbuttoned, Gary. So soon we're gonna
Is
get
that,
the next.
is that a Nick Proman thing? She takes off the cloak.
Why'd you do this voice?
I don't know. I don't even know why I would. It's just that's kind of like.
Listen,
Now the
we
brooch.
role play in
Now the
D&D, we role play in life. Like that's how we do it.
Gary's still buttoned all the way to the top, like he just went golfing with friggin' Barney that I.
Wait, did he rebutton it? Because you totally told him to undo it.
What is this?
Hold on, let's find out, Gary. Hold on, we'll get there. Let me zoom in. Bing.
It's a button. It's a button that's not buttoned.
Oh,
Not all
no,
that
he didn't button
glitters
the
is
top
gold.
button.
3 buttons, and only
goodness.
2 of them.
If I was over there, I'd totally friggin'.
I am majority buttoned, but I'm not totally buttoned.
Nick
I
has
think
no idea
my
how he
husband's
feels right
disturbed by the beard. Yeah. Sorry.
now.
Let's be honest. He's the one who made me buy it. So.
Okay, Nick. I see what you're into.
Oh boy. When the music starts, let's get into the palette of sample C, shall we? Sample C is, the question, obviously. Let's do, boom, easy question, proof, and age sample C. If you're ready to get down to the business of getting down, let's let Clifton drink a little bit of neutral grain spirit first. You know, it's what it is. Mhm.
White dog.
Mhm. He's like, age? Well, I know this is 0, so let's go up from there.
Listen, I used to have some of that PBR whiskey that was like aged for 5 minutes. So listen.
Oh.
It just like went through charcoal pretty much.
Yeah.
Slowly peeing barrel.
Let's see here. Palette 3. I haven't heard this song in so long, so gosh, I hope it's, you know what? We didn't get in trouble for it before, so let's do it again.
Tonight, there are 3 of us with Glens. Just me and 2 women. Oh yeah, sipping with Mexicanas. I'm sure that A-Rod said, hey man, don't forget I'm Mexican. Oh yeah, whiskey with Mexicanas. Tasting with Mexicanas, nosing with Mexicanas, sipping with Mexicanas. Pretty sure they're Mexicanas. Tonight or mañana.
Oh my gosh.
Mira, we like to be,
Last
it's
is-
Mexicana, not Mexicana. Also,
Mexicana.
for everybody who doesn't know, I'm actually Boricua and Puerto Rican. I have 0 Mexicans, so.
I was just in Mexico last week, so I can confirm she was not there.
Right? You didn't see any of my peeps. I've never actually been. No, nothing.
I was in Mexico, Indiana. Does that count?
I haven't been there.
Mexican, no.
Thank you,
Nick is over here trying to call me Mexican.
Cameron, I was on the same. Or Manana was hilarious. Yeah, that's why I didn't listen to that. I haven't listened. I'm honest when I say I was down to the wire tonight. I was like making these timers, like to the point where I don't even know if they're gonna work because I didn't even test them. So far so good. Jeez Louise.
So last year when David made, was it this song or 2 years ago?
Yeah,
Whenever
2 years
David made it, he messaged me ahead of time and was like, "Will you be offended if I include some Mexican jokes?"
David did that to me the first year, and then like I said, like you have a free for all, and then like he hasn't asked me since. So
yeah,
that's scary. That's very
if
scary.
I didn't know you, yeah, I'd be a
I
little.
love
mad.
David. I will give David full permission to make fun of every last part of my body, or
the parts of you that don't exist.
I saw him at Pours
Hey,
and Pars,
Matt.
and he's like,
okay, that's a little too far.
What?
It did it.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just kidding.
Damn, Corny, that's the perfect combination. Prince concert
Okay,
and Matt
Tim says-
Madness.
Yeah, David quit giving any Fs this year. When he makes music this year, it's like I don't know. What
Oh
the
my
hell is
gosh,
on.
that song about Jeff last week. I mean, I had that on repeat at work today.
Oh, Dirty Jeffrey or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
that one.
It was something. That was something. Yep.
What about the one
What
about
are
like
the odds
your-
anyone would
your
be
fat
offended
mama
by a
jokes?
David song, Gary?
Pretty hot.
Yep. Even money.
Even money. Jeez Louise. All right. How do you guys how do you guys and gals, how does this group feel about how they're doing so far? Adriana, what did you say? Oh, never mind.
When?
I just can't. We've been down this road before, and I stay in my lane. I go total white boy, scared to. You said
Go
it's
for
not.
it. Go for
No,
it.
you're like it's not. You're like it's Maggie. I'm like, what if somebody like me said
Mexicana.
that? That would be offensive if I tried, wouldn't it?
Mexicana. To put an H sound is not.
Yeah,
Mexico.
wouldn't if it's like that?
Mexico.
Although I agree with what you're saying, Matt, because like sometimes I feel like people do it to like try to be like correct, and like it's like, oh, I'm gonna go to Mexico get some tacos. I'm like, oh my god, dude, stop! Like you're white. Like, please don't.
Where they sound like jalapeno, like Jose Jalapeno on a stick. Where he's all like,
What is there's
jalapeno.
there is
Somebody
a
knows that
short
reference.
that's just about that. Hold on, see if I can find it.
What?
I'll find it and I'll play it.
I mean, it just
Um,
you get a bunch of just speaking, then all of a sudden the random jalapeno. And
I'm like,
where the hell
dude,
did that
stop.
come
You've been to Mexico once, and that was on a cruise. So like,
from? Right.
See if I can find it.
Potatoes.
Embrace the
Stick 'em in a stew.
Caucasianality of it.
Yeah, I guess I get away with it. I'm gonna play my Mexican card.
Damn it, Napoleon, go eat some quesadillas.
No, there's like a
Yes,
meme
people in the chat. I'm a
thing
steak.
that I can't find
Put me in the vegetable steamer.
because there's an original one and a fake one, but it's the guy who's talking about the way people say croissant.
oh,
And he's like, French people are
Oh.
like, it's croissant, and he's like, that'd be so weird if I was. And then it's like,
wasn't it like a Burger King ad that did that? I don't know. I swear.
they're like, if, like how like McDonald's, like how would you say It's not McDonald's or whatever. I don't know. I'll shut up. But it's a funny. I tried to find the short really quick, couldn't find it. But
back to your original
So-
question, I feel great about my guesses up until the
Good.
point you
Oh, yeah,
reveal
that's a question.
the answers.
That's
Right.
Thank you for.
I feel
bringing
great
it
until
all the
I
way
find
back
out
around.
how badly I did. Yeah.
Always
Well,
gotta do
I've already changed my like plot like between nosing and tasting questions. Like doing it back to back like really trips me up
I
because I'm
love
like,
that.
oh, I totally get the nose, and I go into taste. I'm like, yeah, no.
Nope,
kinda
screw it.
felt-
Full send.
I was thinking
Do
we
you think
should
this
ask
is harder
Kat
this way?
if they like this way.
I don't think it's harder. I don't think it's harder. It's just for me. I think most people we second guess ourselves, and we're like, is it? Is it?
I don't know. I've never done it this way either. We're doing it
I
different
just-
tonight, right,
the
Gary?
worst is go with my first thought.
Chad,
Yeah.
do y'all
First
like
thought.
nose and taste together, or do you like it all nose and then all taste? That sounds weird.
They don't care. They just want the answers.
Sure, fair.
Who's that? Who wants the
I think
answers?
it's fun this way. I like it.
Oh,
Did
good.
Chad?
I'll never do it again.
Because I like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want this to be enjoyable, but I did want to get some alcohol and Clifton
Apologize.
right away. That's kind of why I brought
You're doing a good job, Matt.
Nice.
You should
This is the second time I've told you you're doing good. This is getting a little weird. I won't do it again. I promise.
But you didn't say sweetie this time.
I didn't say sweetie.
Toshi says, I think David's all-timer in his recent Bruzel when Bruzel found our whole song to Time to Say Goodbye was insanely good. Yeah, that was very good. By the way, if you're watching this right now, there's not going to be Matt Madness next week. We're going to take a week off. Next weekend is my wife and I's anniversary. We are going to go on a little road trip. And then I was going to originally do it on Thursday, try to do a doubleheader on Thursday, but I didn't want to put the person who won tonight in the position where I'm asking them to be on next Thursday. And also, some scheduling things that kind of came up. And then Jason Colby was like, dude, me and David need a friggin' break, jackass. And I was like, you make total good sense. So next week is a week off from Matt Madness, but we'll return the week after for a doubleheader. And then we're moving on from there. So next week, no Matt Madness, but just be there in spirit. Everyone be there in spirit. Yeah, it's my wife.
Happy
and I's-
anniversary next week.
Thank you. 12 years.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
completely irrelevant, but I was free next Thursday.
Oh wait, it's your
Well-
anniversary. Sorry, I missed that.
Really, Gary?
It's my anniversary this week. So cheers to us.
Judging by the scorecards, Gary, you would have been free anyway.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure of it. Do you ever notice I don't really drink whiskey on my channel? 110 episodes, maybe in 10 of them.
Gary, you shall not pass.
Oh, definitely not.
No, I can't even bother to put it on.
That looks like an old mop, like an old wrung out mop thing. They cut a hole.
Look,
in
I
it.
got it on Amazon, and I had to give it a little haircut, which I didn't
Yeah.
do great. So
Nick says, come to Utah and visit the national parks. We are basically doing that. Carissa got free Ludacris tickets in Las Vegas, and we're going to go watch Ludacris for free. And
I mean,
don't know how
Utah
like one of
National
the
Parks
best
are
Las
like
Vegas-
a Ludacris concert.
I was gonna say that seems like such a Las Vegas trip. Like absolutely, that sounds amazing.
we're going to drive there. We're going to watch Ludacris. We're probably going to leave early and go to bed early, and then worry about the kids while we're gone the whole time we're gone, because that's what we
Aw.
do. We're famous for that. We leave the kids for 10 minutes and we're like, oh, the kids.
Oh, how sweet. I would never.
I'll be okay.
Oh, Toshi, you make finance better. Cheers and good luck all. Thank you, Toshi. You son of a bee. I love it.
Sorry for next Friday.
Mm-mm. Wait, Gary drinks whiskey? He talks about it a lot. Luda.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Always lie.
Move
Supposedly.
batch, get out
Allegedly.
the way. Right. That's ludicrous, he says. That's true. Are we on sample D? Is that what we're on?
Is that a Ludacris
Grumpy.
song? I don't actually. I can't name any Ludacris. songs.
You don't know like move. Get out the way.
No, I know the
Get out the
song.
way.
I wouldn't know
I've
to tell you
hose.
who sang it.
Oh my god,
Idaho.
that's like the whitest thing
Oh,
you've
and
ever done.
different
I apologize.
Area codes.
Yeah, there's
That
that one.
I could do it whiter,
In high-
Cliff.
In high school, a girl was singing the "Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way," but I didn't know she was singing a song, and so I thought. So I got in a fight. Turns out
Wait.
she was just
Sounds
singing
about
to
right.
herself.
Did
Yeah.
you okay, can you repeat that short story? You got into a fight?
I got in a lot of, I was asked to join the wrestling team because I was always getting it. None of it was with
Damn.
boys. But this girl was behind me and she was singing "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Did you just
And
turn around and
people-
punch her in the freaking face?
When you're short,
my
people are always
God.
pushing you out of the way. So I got mad. So
Yeah.
yeah.
A little
Gonna take-
overreaction.
Keep my wife's name out.
I feel the same.
She didn't know me
Adriana.
well enough to be calling me a bee.
Well, then why did you think that you should punch her?
She was also like 6'4", okay? Like
Oh, this seems like some like
Oh.
short indie shit here.
exactly. These people are always elbowing me in the head and stuff, you know, and hitting me with their locker doors. Like
Oh,
all you talk
now I
about.
feel really bad. I'm sorry.
Still pissed off.
Exactly. Derek gets it.
There.
She gets it.
Also, I noticed you don't have any clips of us. What's going on?
Let me.
He didn't
I
do his
told you
research. I
this
get
was
it.
a-
I
this
figured
was
he
a
doesn't watch my
difficult week.
streams. No one watches my streams.
See how it is.
I promise you. Listen. Last time you were on, Adriana, I friggin' video shopped your cards up to set other things. Remember? And then, listen, I had a rough week. We had a home inspection by our landlord, and we had to clean from friggin' floor to ceiling. I spent 4 or 5 days cleaning all day, every day, from morning till night.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I had
I'm just saying.
diarrhea. It's fine.
Just saying. It sounds like you got hoes in different area codes.
Oh, okay. People in the chat are saying they watch my streams. I appreciate you guys. Love y'all.
See? Brandon!
Thanks for pointing out that I'm a slacker. I'm a slacker. I know.
I didn't do it. Adriana did it.
I'm a little offended. That's all.
Matt, did you clean the baseboards? Absolutely, I did. I cleaned the baseboards. I did all of the trim, the friggin'. We shampooed.
Even
carpet,
cleaned the
we
treble
washed
boards.
walls. What'd you say? The what? The treble
You can
boards?
Clean the treble boards.
Yeah. Solid joke. Yeah. Cameron just swerved in the other lane. He was laughing so hard.
He just hit another deer.
Oh, he's treble boards.
Just in parts.
Just roadkill all over Ohio right now.
Oh my god.
Jeez. We love Cameron. We love him hard.
New channel name: Drums and Deers.
Drums and death.
Don't say death.
You can't say that
I'm the deer. Why can't you say death?
because it's not cool. All right, when the music starts, jeez Louise. Gosh. Bring it.
Are we on D, Matt? Are we on D?
Yeah, we're on D. Gosh, Adriana, bring it. Getting
For death.
what?
God.
Daddy, chill.
Wait, what was that clip? I looked away. What was that?
Daddy, chill.
Oh, okay. I thought that was one of us. I'm like, I didn't say
No.
that on a stream.
That's shook in like 2014.
Daddy, chill.
Peak power lifter.
When the music starts, you can know is Glass D. Glass D, obvious question. Bourbon, Scotch, Irish whiskey, or light whiskey. When the music starts, man, Clifton goes for the water right beforehand every time. I like it.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I
hydrating.
like to see I'm noticing a trend, picking up on it. Now
Would
we're
you
taking a
let me
while.
chug some Buffalo Trace instead?
We are messing with drums and deer. Sorry, I won't say the other one.
Jeez.
We made him miss his exit.
She's all dag nabbit, but she.
Gosh,
Death?
darn it.
Sorry, I
Oh
work with
no,
mice.
Cameron misses exit and he's on some shitty 2-lane
happens.
roads the rest of the way. Oh no, the rest
That feels
of the
like
way.
an insult.
Poor
Two
Cameron.
like 2 lanes, like one direction, or just like 1 lane each direction. So 2 lanes.
It's a total of 2.
Yeah, that means there's.
So it's just a 1 lane road.
Well, no, it's 2 lane.
That's the problem.
1 in each direction. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a 1 way.
Anyways, Matt, are we nosing?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Plenty
Even
well.
Clifton's like, let's get on with the show. When the music
Listen,
starts, you mean-
my streams are 1 hour long. We're already at an hour and a half, dude.
Are we really? I started late.
Hour and 22.
Yeah, you're right. You did. Yeah, it's like an hour 15.
Jeez,
You're
I
right.
didn't know Clifton was so like, let's freaking go. It's 7:23 where you live.
I left work early and I said like, hey, I have an appointment, guys, so I'm gonna go. But like, you guys, I'll see y'all next week. And then I came here.
What kind of bed do you have? Do you want to crawl in it? It's like
it's not the bed.
I have a beanbag right here that I fall asleep on so many nights because I'm enjoying all the whiskey around me.
That is something you probably shouldn't talk about.
Oh, sure. Damn it. Sorry.
All right.
A lot of people in the chat have been on my beanbag not with me, but like, oh, that was worse. Okay.
Turns out a giant beanbag chair can withstand the impact of a 4-mile-an-hour Cliffy bus. It absorbs it, and
someone said I'm 75% to the Cliffy bus, so we'll find out what happens next.
All right. When the music starts, you may begin nosing only. Class D. Let's do it.
Oh! I see you back in the back who delivered a pack of contestants, each one. And Shayla on screen who scores the whole thing, well, she thinks she's the mathematical one. Oh! Well, the stakes are heightening. Bring back Chris Lightning. No matter how you face it. Oh, David is basic. In the back sent everyone a pack and it turned into a Matt Madness. And the girl off screen who scores the whole thing said it turned into a Matt Madness. Matt Madness. Matt Madness. Matt Madness. Matt Madness.
All right, glasses down, answers in.
You have to headbang to that.
I love Adriana. I love that you did a poll on your Instagram. You said like, "How should I wear my hair tonight?"
I saw that, and I didn't vote on it because I felt like that would be weird.
Everybody voted curly, which made me really happy, actually.
Oh, I was gonna vote the other way. Just kidding. I can't tell you how I would vote because that'd still be weird. You know what I mean?
Why would it be weird? So curly fits the Hobbit vibe a lot better. So I was actually partly really glad just because that's more Hobbit.
Girl off screen's Thrasher. That's probably one of my favorite Matt Madness songs of all time. I love that song so much. All right.
I was going to post this same poll, but after I saw Adriana did it, I didn't feel like
can't be copying me.
Yep.
I do like the fact that you unbuttoned another button. Are you out of buttons yet?
Oh, he did.
Oh shoot.
He's getting.
Oh, we're out.
They're all the way down. Dang.
The logo is like censoring him when you.
I'm Dusty Dan in it now.
Noise. If I was there, I'd totally Chris Ludwig you right now and just tear it off.
Man, sounds fun.
R.I.P. Chris Ludwig's polo shirt.
Don't threaten the Michael Hunt Foundation polo.
Would never do that. Oh, Adriana with a gallon of Knob Creek. See?
I need more. You know how it's awkward to pour out of this? Like, you need both hands, really.
I bet.
Oh, do you?
That is so...
It is ridiculous.
Dag
nabbit.
So silly.
It's like one of those forced perspective videos.
Well, like Lord of the Rings, where they did
that.
Is
a category on your favorite website?
Okay,
where
she
they
knows
made
what
the
I'm talking
furniture bigger. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Forced perspective. Jeez. We got a Keith Casey Weld unrelated to tonight. That's fine. But just got BK Ohana. So special. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. That's this guy right here. That's my. Oh, come on, focus. It's my Barrel King from May, America. Probably the best blend I've ever done. But if you become a Barrel King Gold member in June, there are still a few of these available, and by a few I mean like 100 or so. So you can still get your hands on an Ohana blend if you join Barrel King in June. And June is probably the best month to join Barrel King because batch 111 is Jared what he calls his best blend ever, and I probably agree. It is absolutely phenomenal. By the way, Barrel King is a sponsor of Matt Madness, and Barrel King has a really incredible 6-part series coming up from Whiskey Land later on. I'm going to play that trailer one more time for those of you who missed it. It's really special. It's about a minute long. I'm going to keep my eyes on you in the back. If I see you nosing or tasting any of these pours while this trailer's playing, you'll be disqualified so fast.
Can I take a potty break and a water refill break?
Make it quick.
I will.
You got like a full minute. That's plenty.
Yeah.
Especially
this
for a
is,
dude.
Whiskey
You'll
Land.
never wash your hands. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Whiskey Land.
Actually,
Alex
I specifically bought unscented hand wash for this particular Matt Madness competition. I legit bought that for you, Matt. I was like, I'm not gonna wash my hands with any like scents.
Great. So now it's gonna come back smelling like balls.
Used to it.
Go ahead. You can go potty. You're all right. We're good.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Moving on to the sampling B. Just joking. All right. The Bayless brothers were in Bourbon, Missouri for a while, and they shot a bunch of stuff for Barrel King. 6 episodes coming out starting the middle of June. This is a trailer for Whiskeyland Barrel King. Thank you, Barrel King, for sponsoring Matt Madness, and thank you for employing me. That's also a big bonus.
Yeah, there's a big shift happening, man. It's hard to put into words. There's a shift. And it's happening fast, too.
On Batch 3 of Whiskeyland, 6 episodes, 1 destination, all heart. Ride with us deep into the barrel as we follow the kings of craft, Barrel King.
Jared's Magic Man.
This is his show.
When COVID hit, I went way past what normal people do.
I mean, he's just raw talent.
Out of body experience.
This project honors our family's lives.
I think it's gonna be an empire.
Is this really gonna work? Oh my gosh.
I was not expecting that. Wake up, call all the neighbors. Like, what's happening?
Jared, we have a winner.
Get your nose right in there.
We all have a story to tell.
SOS. What do we do here?
That is better than 98% of the whiskey on the shelf.
America.
I love this.
From that moment, everything changed.
But I feel like we were all meant to be here.
Somebody's a good guy once you get to know them. Another way to say that is they're an asshole, but you get used to it.
When you have a family business, you are the business.
Period. I hope they put enough fuel in this plane. I want to see the end, you know?
That's the trailer. That is awesome. It gives me tingles in my nipples, which is weird because not a lot of things do that. Whiskeyland, and whenever my wife says, "Come here and bring the massage oil," those are 2 things that give me that feeling.
You just need the vapor
and
rub.
also, I forgot about the third thing that gives me that feeling. Alec Bradley cigars, the finest cigars on the planet. If you're not smoking Alec Bradley cigars, then do you even have sensitive nipples? You don't. You definitely don't. But if you want some, Alec Bradley cigars. They'll give you the tingle and the mingle. That's all I got to say about Alec Bradley. Clifton is back from the old potty break.
I'm back, but I lost my little earpiece, so like this is gonna really hurt when I put it back in my ear. So I'm just gonna.
Dude, that looks really not like it should be in your ear.
This is me panicking and grabbing whatever I have. This is from like 2012, and like they were supposed to be stylish back in the day. Yeah, but so I'm gonna just keep with this one.
Wow. Stylish.
We all need to yell now?
They were Lady Gaga headphones. They're not mine. They're my partners.
Oh my gosh.
Lady Gaga.
That's great.
Everybody knows.
Tim says Wahano's fire so good. Tip of the hat to you, Matt. Thank you, Tim. It turned out really, really good. Average Drinker and mine and Sid's blend is amazing. Dara, absolutely. Sorry I didn't mention it. So silly of me. Man, why'd you have to? Now I feel terrible. Gosh, dang.
He's not on it today.
Sid has a blend with Dara, and it is called the Mile Rye Club, and it is a rye blended with some bourbon and light whiskey, and it is phenomenal. Sorry, Dara, that I didn't mention it. I should have, and I didn't.
Haters gonna hate.
Nah, sorry. I'm so sorry. It is tremendous. It is really, really, really good. Ohana is my favorite blend you've done ever. Thank you, Dara. And all my other blends won double platinum. So what does that even mean? I don't even know. Oh, geez. I'll shut up.
Oh, is that like wasp killing can?
That is something that you would carry into war with you, little gnome one.
Cigar lighter.
Gnome?
Hobbit. It looks like the thing you use to kill wasps, like back in the day.
No, it's the mega burner.
The mega burner.
How big is this cigar?
It can be any size. Yeah.
It could be any size.
Yeah, you've got a freaking flamethrower for it. The World War II.
Why does everyone think Brandon is my partner?
Okay, so people My good
He's
friend Brandon,
not.
he comes on my stream and like we have a great time, but people somehow think that he's my partner, and he's not. He's a great Californian, he's a great friend, but like we're not dating. He has a lovely wife, so I don't know why everyone thinks that.
Fake news.
I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry.
You got to bring Justin on.
Yeah, and Justin,
Quite a sticky situation.
Justin doesn't do it on camera. He's great, but I mean, most of you.
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah, they're definitely not doing anything. Okay.
Just keep showing everybody.
Thrasher, what do you think?
Huh? What?
He was not paying attention.
Shot white, shot who?
Yeah, I saw him. He was looking at Oh, wait a minute. By the way, Thrasher, hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Dang it. Hold on. I gotta.
It's Thrasher. Thank you.
Yeah. Did you get the sample box today?
I did.
Oh, thank goodness. Are you sampling them along with us or no?
I am sampling along. Absolutely.
Okay, good.
And I'm not looking at the answers either, so I have no idea.
Say, can you shoot me a
That's
DM
such
over there,
BS.
Thrasher?
That's funny. What'd you say, Adriana?
I'm just laughing at my brain. I was just thinking, I was like, oh my god, I know what D is because I thought I had just tasted it, but I just tasted.
Have
my
we
sample.
done D yet? What the
No,
frick?
I just tasted my control bourbon. I was like, oh, whatever I just drank.
But you say you've just tasted it and you haven't tried D yet, so I'm a little suspicious there.
Oh,
I literally just confused myself.
Can you go into more
Rewind the
detail
tape,
about how
you'll
you're
see a
feeling,
blue
Clifton?
Glen.
Wait, what?
I want you to go into more detail about how you're suspicious.
Well,
About
I
the
mean,
D.
she's just saying like, oh, I know what D is. We literally have not touched D. D has been sitting over here for the longest time. So, come on, Adriana.
I tasted my control pour and was like, that's definitely Knob Creek. And I was so proud of myself.
But you
for
said D.
identifying.
You said
Yes,
D.
because in my head I was thinking I just guessed what D was, but what I had actually sipped was my control pour. Y'all rewind the tape.
Oh,
It's
so
a blue
you're
Glen.
getting a little tipsy. I get it. You got a free
I'm
pass.
laughing
You're
at
good.
myself because
You're
I'm
good.
dumb
You're
and
good. You're
confused
good.
myself.
I love how they're putting us against each other. Let's go. Rap battles of history. Let's go. We love each other.
I'm
as
gonna
you
get
can
in
tell.
another fight.
I even got my control pour wrong. So
Sounds like somebody's jealous that Adriana got her hands on the D before Cliffy did.
Christine Vasco.
Listen,
that
Nick
is Gimli.
Froman, dude.
What is that? Is that
Gimli. It's Gimli.
it looks like Ryan Elvis with a battle helmet on.
Who's Ryan Elvis?
Oh, gone. She
I
gone.
also don't know. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
from Justin's House of Bourbon.
Ryan Elvis.
That's why this is my A glass.
Relvis.
Ryan Elvis. Hey.
Wait.
Okay, I don't get
House
to
of
travel.
Did I?
I don't have money.
Wait,
I can't
shoot.
travel. I have
How
money.
did-
Can confirm. Last time I saw her, I went to her place. So
Exactly. I don't travel.
Did we smell the D yet? We did smell the D, right?
we've not smelled the
We
D.
did.
Trust me, I
That's
would
why he
know.
got the. That's why he
He has
got the
smelled the
unscented
D.
soap. So they
We
You did?
did.
Oh.
We did nose D. Have we
No,
not?
I went to go. Okay, we did. Okay. My answers
That's
don't
the last
show
answer.
the question.
Have
Yes,
we
sir.
smelled
We did.
D?
You smelled
Smelled
D.
Okay.
Yeah, we
I
did.
apologize. I
You
haven't
smelled
tasted
the D.
it. Taste is what matters about D.
Did Clifton give you an answer for D?
I did, I think.
Clifton did.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
sorry. I apologize.
Sorry, Thrasher. Bye, Thrasher. Man, you.
I nosed D. You might have smelled D. I nosed D.
Oh,
You always got to take a
Give
little
it a good
sniff
ass check?
before you taste it, right? You got to make sure it like
No,
fits your.
hey,
fits your
Adriana, you got to go
standards
from
for D.
underneath. You got to cradle it, and then
Little.
yeah, there you
cradle
go.
the D.
Uh,
and then
go counterclockwise. Right-handed, counterclockwise.
Well, I can't go right-handed, but you know.
so
well, then Clifton, you're
that's
out. okay?
hard.
You know what?
I guess I don't know how to handle the
Counterclockwise
D.
is
I
way
guess.
harder.
Jeez.
Okay.
Wow,
Is this right?
it's unbelievable how good I am at that.
That madness is not ADA compliant.
88, what?
Time to
Oh,
rinse
I get
it.
it. Ha! I love
them giving this the porter special.
Bald shook.
Wait,
Doing
that's coming
something
at the D from above. I thought we were supposed to come at the D.
Oh my God! Will
Hello.
y'all stop?
I'm just trying to learn.
No, you just need to not throw out daggum trigger words.
I'm getting closer and closer to agree. Someone made a comment at the beginning, like, "Can we get
Just
Clifton?"
two-hand the thing, you know.
I'm getting real close.
You
That's
work
what
the
we need to
base,
do.
work the top.
Yeah, gotta warm it
All
up.
right. I kind of like this smelling then drinking thing before. This is way better. This is
So
way
much
better. The old tilt-a-swirl. That's right.
I'll
You know?
get canceled if I even try, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait till we drink the whiskey.
If
You can't get canceled. There's no.
Um,
They can't cancel you, Clifton. You can cancel whoever cancels you right back.
That's right.
You got
Clifton, I will fight whoever tries to cancel you. Let's go.
Thank you, Adriana. You too.
I got you. I got you. I will climb a ladder and fight them.
I thought that you were cancelable too until we live streamed a couple times together. Then I was like, Cliff, okay, nope. Thought he was just a
Y'all
normal
think
white
I'm like
guy.
that, like clean and like such a good person? Wow, y'all really don't know me.
If your worst
See,
cuss word isn't dag nabbit.
I'm behind Matt telling Cliffy to swirl right-handed.
You're right. You're being canceled tonight, Matt. Surprise, bitch.
Oh man! Oh my god!
So,
we all
here's the thing.
Matt, you dumb idiot!
With me as a guest, you don't get canceled. You just get no viewers.
I mean,
It's the
I guess I
same
got
thing,
canceled a
so-
long time ago then.
Yeah.
Oh jeez Louise. All right, let's taste Glass D. When the music begins, I need to know what is the proof and age of Glass D. Let's get into the final tasting before the final tasting. Oh, I see Thrasher back there swirling and twirling, doing friggin' ballerina moves with his whiskey glass. If you saw it on your end, you'd be so surprised at how agile and flirtatious he is with his glass. It's
Matt, can you do it left-handed?
Oh,
I
I can do
can.
everything left-handed.
Clifton's a. I can't. I can't do
listen.
this left-handed.
One hand is better than two in certain situations.
Okay.
Adriana, it's Knob Creek, just so you know.
Okay, thanks.
All right, here we go.
Knob Creek.
He's bites and he's bourbon. He's games with a whiskey twist. He's Cliffy on occasion. Brian's smart, but he's smarter. Trev reminds me of chicken cock. And Clifton's mostly left-handed. What it all boils down to is Clifton is going to beat these guys. 'Cause he's got one hand on his bourbon, and he'll win this round single-handedly. 'Cause he's got one hand on his bourbon, and the other one... Not funny, David.
Time's up. Glasses down. Jeez Louise. Another oldie, obviously, but wow. You know, maybe I should run these by you beforehand, Clifton.
It's 2025. Nothing matters anymore. We're just gonna go for it.
Whoa,
It's all over. We've all given up.
The wheels have fallen off the Cliffy bus. Nobody cares.
No. The Cliffy bus is still coming. Going. Riding. I don't know
Tim
where we're
says
going.
he thinks he has ADHD.
It's due for arrival.
Due for arrival, yeah. Like that.
Oh,
But everyone just immediately knew it was Cliffy in the house now. Nick and Christine, they're like, yep. Yeah.
Cliffy.
So can I go back and change my answers now or no?
I blew a
I know, right?
That's not okay. But let me, you know what?
Can we edit?
I have the ability to look at the scores, but I have so much trust in Thrasher that, and also so much trust in myself that I'll be able to catch a Thrasher mistake when I go and look at the answers. Even though I say I look at the score sheets, typically I don't. I did look at yours earlier, and we are still in the territory of anybody could win. And winning,
Sunset Zero Hand.
What does that mean?
Well, like Instagrammers have like Sunset Hard Hands.
Okay.
I've got Sunset Zero Hands for my score.
Oh, this felt like a little bit like a gang sign. I was a little worried.
Sunset?
Gosh, hopefully
Sunset
Marine's not
Hard
watching. She's not going to touch you tonight after doing something silly like that.
She's going to slap me upside the head. That's what she's going to do.
Oh, gosh.
That's why I need the pepper.
I'm sorry.
I felt really lost.
Because
Been
that was
dropping
Gary
the
being
weeds, sir.
nerdier than you, and you realized that, never
About
mind.
Instagram? I don't think talking Instagram hashtags or whatever.
He was doing zero hands. He was doing like,
But he was referencing sunset hearts.
yeah, exactly.
Like Instagrammers like make hearts with their hands and they get the sunset through the heart. Sunset heart hands.
Oh.
Go on the interwebs and
Go on the Instagrams. You see it on the Instagrams.
Is that a phrase they say though? It like sunset heart hands?
That's
guess.
gonna do it for this week.
I'm done. No idea
So
what the hell. What the hell?
So lost.
Gary's
Time to
talking
land
about.
the plane.
Oh man. And in
Lost.
2025, even that's impossible, right, Clifton? Landing planes.
I'm just trying to get through your chat mod. I was making a comment, making a joke, and it keep being blocked. So like,
oh,
damn,
what the hell did you write?
It is very,
Me,
very
I'm a mod,
strict.
Cliff.
What did you write?
I was making a joke about like subscribing. Like, no, that's spam. It was a joke.
Well, I
Was
didn't
it about
know.
the D?
That's BS.
This is how you get around that. You just make a sign.
Yeah, shoot, dang it.
Gas money for the Cliffy bus. Aw, thanks, Brun716.
I don't know how to advertise like that. Oh no.
I don't think like this. This was because I couldn't figure out how to make graphics. So I just made a graphic.
Jason Colby, who's probably doped up on pain medicine at the moment, says if you think sunset heart hands are good, Google nutscapes. I don't know. If that's a
I
good idea
don't
or not.
think I should.
A hard
Probably
pass.
not.
I think it's Knob Creek related.
Oh, well then.
Nah, probably still don't.
So just include knob in the search, and that'll really help narrow it
Yes.
down. Cool.
Creek is optional.
Yeah. No, it's the knob part that's important.
It's superfluous, you know.
Michael
Yeah.
Madigan, yep, Googled sunset hands. It's a thing. Who knew? Jason Mount says nutscaping is hilarious. Nutscaping sounds like something you. Never mind.
It says like
Matt,
Manscaped.
did I not say we were
Is
gonna
this a
learn
sponsor of the
tonight?
channel, Manscaped?
I think that was shelters.
I thought that's like almond orchards where they like,
Adriana, is the bottom of that outfit pants or is it like a dress? Like, what is the? Or are they suspended? Like, I don't understand. Like the straps. Like what? You don't have to show. But
I'm
it's
wearing
just,
pants.
well, I know, but like, what are those attached?
That
to,
makes
like,
one of us.
It is a thingamajig. I don't know.
Oh,
I bought it for my Hobbit outfit.
I mean, my
Because if
wife
you look
needs
up
to dress
female
up like a
hobbits,
hobbit.
they all have this, and I can't. A vest won't fit because I am.
So
female.
your name
vests
was
are made for
covering
men.
up the. That's
the more obvious female hobbity part. Yeah,
because it kind of looked like you were wearing
Of course,
coveralls.
thank you.
With wasn't sure.
kind of. I'm okay with
I was
that.
gonna say it's giving a little like
Also-
Jack Dawson in Titanic, like as a
Also,
weird Titanic
this
fan.
is-
What
this
did you
is
just say,
Nick's
Clifton?
shirt that he wore.
It's giving
to
a
our
little
wedding.
Jack Dawson from
Oh
Titanic.
my! Oh, Jack Dawson. Jeez, Louise, you said
Leonardo
that way too
DiCaprio.
You know
fast.
his name?
I
Leonardo
listen. Titanic
Paint
was
me
my
like
first
one of your
love.
French girls.
Titanic took too long for the stupid boat. to
Okay,
sink.
says the Lord of the Rings B. That I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I love you.
Look, see that artwork on the wall? That's Lord of the Rings. That shelf is Lord of the Rings.
I had Titanic posters all over my dorm room as a college kid. So don't even.
I didn't say
I
it
love
was
it.
Gamgee.
It was
and
pretty cute.
Aragorn. And Aragorn, come on.
Yeah.
If I could have found a Faramir one, oh come on, game over.
Wait, who?
Them.
I don't even know what that is. Oops.
Faramir, born
What the fuck is that?
I have no idea.
Gary, you know who Faramir is.
Pardon?
Faramir?
I'm still laughing at the runtime roasting that you got there. So
Boromir's brother. The better one. Denethor's son that like deserved everything. And got to marry Eowyn. There's somebody in the chat who knows.
if I'm not mistaken, Matt, there's a final round that we're doing.
I'm just trying to see how this plays out.
I'm done.
Y'all went
This is
out.
not good.
Y'all went after my
I
overall.
googled a photo, Adriana. I don't recognize them. I'm sorry.
Faramir?
It wasn't nutscaping, was it?
It wasn't what?
Nutscaping.
Are you
Wait,
saying
I'm not Googling
Theraflu?
nutscaping. Trust me.
Faramir.
I see him.
kidding?
I don't recognize him. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's my favorite character in all. Like,
I hope
You
all
would
three
like
of
a
you move
white
on to the
dude.
next round. This is, to me,
yeah,
this
obviously.
is amazing. It's like I'm
I mean, it's not
listening
bald.
in on something that I shouldn't. I love this. You know what? I'm gonna maybe Thrasher can, cook the books a little bit.
Thrasher will know who
Let me
Faramir
find
is.
out if he's game. Do a little bit of moving some decimal points.
Dennis
Hey,
knows.
can
Yes,
we
sir.
cook the books for these nerds or no?
I'm definitely adding nerd points to Adriana's scores because I've read Lord of the Rings at least 3 times.
You've
And
read
I don't
Lord of
even-
the Rings 3 times.
There's a book?
There's a book.
It's a trilogy.
And you know Faramir.
All right.
A
Recognize all the
chance for
names.
Faramir to show his quality.
Okay, at this point, I'm just gonna get on Matt's side. Can we move on?
To Cliffy,
I mean,
we've moved on. This is.
I'm trying to not. Like, I'm holding it. I'm holding the nerdy back. So
I mean, Faramir sounds like a Russian space station.
So whiskey.
Oh goodness gracious! This is a. The view count is going up. The viewers in here. I mean,
How?
either
Because-
they're into what you're talking
because
about, or they're
nerds
totally
are
just
all
like,
over.
this is good. This is getting good. This is getting good. We do have a final round that we're eventually going to get to.
Oh no, Cliffy's already here.
You should get me ranting about Star Wars. That'll really.
No, please
help
don't.
you out.
No, I don't
That'll
ever
get
want to
you
hear
going.
anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Luke,
You
I'm
do?
your father. There's a Yoda
No,
thing.
it's a stupid
There's
90s
shot
ones
first.
that suck.
There's a 3CPO. There's Space Buns, and that's all I know.
I mean, I agree. Star Trek's way better, so it's fine.
My dad used to watch Star Trek when I was little. I think he watched
Next Generation.
Was it? Yeah,
Picard?
yeah, with
Yes.
bald was
Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Patrick
Yeah, I mean,
Stewart.
pretty sure
Patrick
I didn't
Stewart.
really focus
Sir
on what was
Patrick Stewart.
happening there, but
My car's name is Geordie. Okay, Geordie LaForge, chief engineer.
that's what your car's name is.
My previous car's name was Sark, which is Spock's father. So, yes,
Does Jordy have like a blind spot sensor? Or?
he does. And he's a hybrid, which I felt like was appropriate with the bison. I
So
told
about
you
this
it
final
was going to be
round,
an
Matt,
educational
tell us
night.
more.
Yeah.
This is
So, final whiskey run.
I'm scrolling through clips and there's nothing for anything you're saying. It's really. Oh, wait a minute. Well, maybe Dutch will help me out.
Yeah, I got to shift gears in my brain here.
There we go. There it is.
Welcome.
Shift gears in my brain.
Cold in the desert. I ain't found shit.
No, Nick. I mean, wait. Is Nick as nerdy? I mean, he's got that as his picture, so that, obviously that was. A
I
dumb
would
question.
not have married him if he was. I mean, he's not quite as nerdy as I am, but he's pretty nerdy. He knows about all of this. He certainly knows who Faramir is. He knows Faramir's on my list. So
Is Faramir? Isn't that what like
or Faramir?
like your natural like essence that comes off your skin, like Faramir's?
Pheromones.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
He's not a hormone.
Christine
okay.
Vasco.
I don't want
getting nerdy with Bilbo.
Martin
Baggins.
Freeman. He's
Yikes.
Bilbo. Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the final tasting round before this stream gets out of control.
Thank you.
Or until I don't know. I can't even like make a funny nerdy reference that you guys will all get. And if I tried, it wouldn't be funny because he'd be like, "Oh, all he knows about are lightsabers."
Really? That's it? Darth
Pretty
Vader? That's all you got?
Idiot.
Come on.
Yeah. Where are we at? Oh, final tasting round.
I don't know what it is. What do we do?
I was trying to think of a Lord of the Rings joke, and the only thing I could think of was inappropriate and not great. Let's see. Final tasting round. Oh, here we go. There it is. That's not it. I said here we go because I wanted to make it look like I had it, but there it is. What's that? Water for Carrie? Final tasting round for each sample, name the bottle. Will you get any of these correct? Possibly, possibly not. Probably not, but maybe. Bonus question, how many of these samples were finished in a secondary barrel? Worth 3 points. So how
Wait.
many were finished in...
Sorry, I have a question about that. Do we answer per bottle, or is that just like a total, like a number we give you?
So how many of these were finished in a secondary barrel? The correct answer would come in number format.
Okay.
So if you thought one of them came in a secondary barrel, which would be the correct answer, you would say 1. If you thought that 2 of them, which would be incorrect, you'd say 2. 3, you'd say 3. 4, you'd say 4. No matter which way you went about it, it would be a number. You would have to say a number. For the bottle guess, that's not a number. That's an actual name of a bottle. So if you wanted to go out on a limb and guess whatever you wanted to guess, it'd be a name of a bottle. It would not be a number.
So if I were to name a bottle Chuck, and that's what I call that bottle, would I get the points?
Not if I didn't name it that. It's more like not even what I named it. It's more like what somebody else named it, and then I grew to find out what they named it. I'd love to go back to Memphis. Bourbon Bites. Stay out of Memphis. Scary. Not great.
No, I did like a Memphis meetup last year. It was really fun.
Memphis beat up because you friggin' in there.
I mean, Trev was there and he did kiss me, so there's that.
That's interesting. I'd love to know more.
You don't.
Okay, let's move on to the final tasting round. Oh, Adriana with her hand raised.
How specific does the name have to be?
Don't ask.
I would say that basically what I would say is this. I will be the judge of that when I read it. If it's it's not specific enough,
As specific as we can be. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
you'll ask a follow-up question, right, Matt? Like if it's like, hey, can you give me more details? Or Thrasher.
Do more what? TGLs?
What? No. I said like, let's say we like give you like not the full answer and you want like more details on our answer. You or Thrasher will say like, go further, right?
Don't be. I mean, if
like
you're
Sunset
intentionally
Hearts again?
vague, you're not gonna get points by being intentionally vague. You're not gonna be like, that's
never
close
mind.
enough.
I was piggybacking. I'm sorry. I won't do that anymore.
Piggybacking.
He was elaborating on my question.
Oh, I thought it was never mind. I thought it was something.
It was. We were being good. We should get credit.
I thought piggybacking was like some sort of parlance I wasn't accustomed to. All right, when the music starts, you may begin tasting all 4 of these samples as fast as you'd like, Clifton. That's why I only sent 1 ounce, because the Cliffy bus. I just should have sent 2. Let's do it. Final tasting round. Guess the bottle and how many of these are finished. Here we go. 3 minutes, basically.
I can't believe that you invited Franchi to compete. I bet he's got photos of Matt. It'd be so much better if instead we had his wife Maureen. Please tell me why he's even got a channel, and I'm forced to ride a timer that's longer than his content combined. He's the worst. I think we all agree on who last place is gonna be. He wears sunglasses so that you can't see the vacancy. I'm pretty sure it's all for tax write-offs on his whiskey. Evasion, please tell me why he's even got a chance.
1 minute.
Please tell me why he's even got a channel, and I'm forced to ride a timer that's longer than his content combined. It's no surprise to me that he's the worst you'll ever see. Will he become the worst teaser in Mad Madness history? I hope for Maureen's sake he's not as bad making will be. And don't send out those pics of Matt.
Time's up. Glasses down. I didn't hear that part about hopefully he's not that bad at making whoopee. Jeez, that's a Jason Kobe jam. That's Jason Kobe after surgery making music for Matt Madness. Thank
Wow.
you, Jason. Thank you, David,
Props,
for the
Jason.
music.
You're the man.
Amazing as always. You guys are the absolute best. You make Matt Madness. Without the music, it would just be basically shit. So, Jason, David, thank you so much.
That song was lit.
I enjoyed it too much
Oh,
that,
gosh,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
really late with my
Adriana.
answers.
It's dag nabbit is what I meant.
What?
I went this whole time. Then Gary literally made me use the Lord's name in vain. And that's Gary's fault. That's Gary's fault. It's a bad joke. It's a bad joke.
Shall I
Dara,
give you
that's the
more
best song
information
ever.
about
OMG.
Faramir as your punishment?
Oh, Adriana's still sending in answers. Clifton.
Already sent
Were
it.
we supposed to do it by
Hands
the end?
off. Hand off.
I thought we.
No, it's okay. It's totally okay. I was just
I didn't have to panic on that last one. Okay, great.
No, you didn't have to panic at all. No, there was. You didn't have to send it in before the time was up. That wasn't the case. So you're totally cool. I was just
thought I was
talking about
too
what was
late.
happening. You know,
Shout out to my peeps.
poor nerds. Noise. Bird
That's
Hunter
me,
Lee,
but like not me.
for the music. I know the music is the best. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know those. So for like the last month, Jason's been going through a bunch of health shit with like his freaking kidney stones and like now surgery, and he's just like still pumping out music like he couldn't pump out kidney stones through his urethra. That's all right, Jason. We still love you, and now that you're all cleared up,
Was that a HIPAA violation? Did you just give a HIPAA violation?
oh, it might have been. It might have
Sorry.
Did you say hippo violation?
Was that a fat
The
joke?
female version. HIPAA.
Oh my gosh.
Hippo long
Song was totally Fireball. Thanks for mentioning the best. Fancy Francie, that's right. So the answers are coming in. Looks like Adriana's still typing. She's typing the name of the longest whiskeys on the planet.
Just make shit up. That's what I did all day.
Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of like I don't anticipate any correct answers on bottle guesses, but we'll see. Sometimes the fun is just seeing what you think they are when they're not what you think they are. Oh,
Last
Adriana's doing
round,
the
really
sunset clause.
sorry.
Whatever.
I'm trying
I
to
was saying
sunset my Lord of the Rings hardbacks that I just got. No,
Well, I can sunset you quickly. Boom, gone. She gone.
I
Oh,
was just saying, like
sunrise.
last week, I was really surprised by the bottle guesses. Like that was really impressive.
Bottle guesses last week. Who was on last week?
Last week
I was,
at the end, he said he was sending us all a bunch of Knob Creeks.
Oh yeah, but I mean like the
I feel like that was
1792
a lie.
flight. Like
Oh,
someone guessed the bottle and bond and it was single barrel, which I would argue that they had a pretty good. I would have given them a point, but that's just me.
Clifton, you don't argue until after the points have been given to you.
No, not us. Not us.
Yeah, but I'm saying you suck up until after the score has been announced.
I'm sorry.
So,
I will
so
suck.
according
I will
according to
suck up.
Clifton, you know what? 1792 bottled and bond shouldn't even exist. You know what I mean? They should just
No,
make
okay.
small
I will
batch.
say though.
They should lie about the proof. They should lie that it was aged in a federally bonded warehouse for its life. You know what? Maybe that's what they should do. Maybe the bottled and bond, maybe that should never have existed. You know what? Why don't we put some friggin' foreign objects in our bourbon too, Clifton? The bottled and bond should never exist. We'll just call it whatever we want to call it, and Clifton will be fine with it. You know what, Clifton? Sick of your shit, and it's only for
I mean,
8:04
in fairness,
Pacific time.
The terminology bottle bond's kind of overrated now. Like
But
everything's so
I also think
regulated
that
now.
the
do we
person
really
that gave
need-
that answer, they gave too much detail. Like that's too much detail.
Oh, yeah. So it comes back to our earlier question of like how much specifics to name it.
Well, if somebody
they-
guessed
did they shoot themselves in the
1792, that
foot?
wouldn't be enough. It's not enough.
No, well, knowing what you did last week, then yes, I agree. Like I'm not arguing.
wanna
I'm just
follow.
saying, like when I
It feels like you're not arguing. Honestly, that's
Could
what
you
I feel. That's
could
how I
you-
feel.
What are your feelings
I
on
feel-
small batch? On the phrase small batch?
My feelings on small. I don't
I
have.
already
any.
know his feelings on that. I've watched the video.
I have no. My
I watched the
favorite
video
comments on
and
the
seen
video
his
are
rants
people
before
going,
that.
"Oh, if it self-serves you, then." Yeah, that's Clifton Spriggan, alter ego on there, just talking shit. Oh gosh, Clifton.
I'm sorry,
comes in
Matt.
on a
I'm
bunch of
sorry. I
fake
wasn't
accounts.
trying to cause drama. I'm just saying.
That's cool.
That's why I'm coming up with the first large batch whiskey ever.
Smart,
That's
super
gonna
smart.
be my release.
Yeah. Bernie
Oh,
Lubbers
I like
just put a hit on you, Clifton. Just so you know.
I'm gonna come out with a Hobbit batch.
Listen, Bernie can hit on me.
Let's go, Gary.
He can put
No,
a
he
hit on
put
me.
a hit on you. He put a hit on. He didn't hit on you. Bernie put a hit on you.
I love Bernie. I love Bernie. He's great. He's great.
I just like the idea of Clifton taking that wrong and immediately being like, "Oh, yep, he hit on me."
I won't, and I didn't say he didn't, but there are other people in the industry who have. So I'm not gonna name any names.
Other people in the industry who have hit on you. I'll
Maybe a
take
little
Who's
bit.
the Grease for $1,000.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, well, temporarily.
We need a couple more pours for that cheese me.
Let's get down to the business of finding out who lost and who lost
Of
worse.
defeating the Huns.
Pardon?
You have children.
I got that one. Yes.
You have children. Don't they watch Mulan? Not yet.
Mulan. Oh,
Let's get down to business to
Let's get
defeat the
down.
Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? I love that song. Oh, I could sing a lot.
Matt, are you not showing your kids Disney movies? Like, come on.
scores are in. What do you mean? The kids watch so many. They watch so many. They watch whatever. I brought.
Okay, but there's
hey,
so much trash out there. Show them Disney movies.
The good ones.
I mean,
not the sequels.
Yeah,
or
no. I know what I'm
crappy
saying.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good classics.
They watch everything. They watch Disney. They watch friggin'. They watch everything.
And you
They're-
said, let's get down to business without immediately saying to defeat the Huns. Like, I didn't think that was possible. Sorry. Like I said, never mind. Actually, you're perfect, Matt. Until
I was gonna say, like, look at us both, like, criticizing him before we have the answers. We should shut
No,
the
it's
fuck
fine.
up.
I didn't. What movie is that? Mulan. You said.
Yeah, Mulan.
did they send me daughters?
So I
when
mean, normally
asked
I'll
for
pick up a
sons?
reference. I just didn't.
You're the
didn't know that one.
saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet
Wait.
before we're
Come on,
through.
no, shout it out loud.
Somehow
Sing it.
I'll make a man out of you.
Out of you.
You're never gonna catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for quitting gym. Okay.
I'm just reading the comment from Tim in the comments. Says we're still in the first question, Rare Bird.
Land the plane.
Land the plane. No, it's good. Sorry, I didn't know that Disney reference. Have you? Oh, what? I thought. Adriana, go ahead. Whoops. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't mean to. I meant to maximize you, not remove you.
She's got another verse
gonna
to
ask-
sing.
No, I promise not. I was just gonna ask if before the answers would be a good time to make pitches.
Make what?
Pitches? Like
Oh, you know what?
channels, fundraisers.
You've spent so much time talking about nerdy shit that you completely you used your time so unwisely tonight.
That's fair. fair.
But we do have the most people in chat we've had all night, so I think it's a fair time for you to tell the world how you don't love Nick Perlman anymore. That's a joke. Go ahead and no.
How far you'll
That's a
go.
lie. It's a total joke.
nerds on the
But go
market.
ahead, and she's got something to say, and ignore all the shit she said before. All that shit's done. This actually makes sense.
Yeah. So every year, my channel Whiskey Mountains does a big Alzheimer's fundraiser, and I have just finalized the date, and it's going to be August 2nd. It's always really fun and really big. There's normally like a bunch of bottles and other kinds of prizes that you could win. So I just wanted to announce, and I'll drop the link in the chat about the info, and like if you want to sign up to donate a prize or something, or you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All of that will be contained within this link. But we've raised over the past 4 years like $50,000 through Whiskey Tube community, which is amazing, for the Alzheimer's Association. And I'm just really proud of this whole fundraiser. We do it every year. It means a lot to me. I lost my grandfather to Alzheimer's after 20 years, and I now work in Alzheimer's research. And I've been doing this fundraiser for years, but through Whiskey Tube have really made it something special. So hopefully y'all can join. It'll be August 2nd on my channel, Whiskey Mountains. But you can enter anytime before. You don't have to be there on the day. I already saw somebody in chat said that they're getting married on that day, which congratulations. But you could maybe have a double whammy and win a prize on that day. You don't have to be present to win. You can enter anytime before that. I will be emailing all of the winners and all of the donations of those prizes after the big event. So show will be fun.
Thanks. Now I'm going to feel like a complete ass pitching my.
That's exactly, Gary. I was thinking the same thing. She's like, "Hey, how about we give a little shout out?" And I was like, "Hey, this is my channel. Subscribe." And she's like, "Donate." No. I'm joking. I've actually supported Adriana for several years since this fundraiser. It's very close to my heart. I have very many family members that have been affected by Alzheimer's. She knows. So, absolutely, please support that. Like every little amount counts because it really adds up. I've seen the numbers.
It's crazy how it adds up.
Years, it literally adds up. So please support that. Yeah. Now, Gary,
and it won't be this nerdy. Yeah.
Yes, that.
Go ahead.
Gary, any bullshit you want to plug?
No, it's just the cocaine and hookers fun, but never mind.
Oh gosh, that's, you know what? Why did I ask?
Do I get a chance to? Because I
think he should. Yeah.
It's not going to be as cool as Adriana's.
No, it's absolutely not. But I did show that I supported her, so like she's incredible.
Yes.
Yeah. My name's Clifton. I do a live stream every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We do a lot of whiskey. We have a great community on Discord, bourbonbites.com. Please join us. Everyone's welcome. It's such an amazing community. This is more of a shout out for them than to me because like my community is so awesome. I've seen all the comments in the chat. #Bite Club. Y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for showing up. But everyone's welcome. Please join us, bourbonbites.com. If you're looking for a community of whiskey loving friends, and Adriana is there too. So like, listen, we're such a great community. Please join us. And but yeah, subscribe to all these.
Don't forget to tell your friends.
I was saying amazing. Subscribe to all these people. That's all I was gonna say. I'm done.
I'm a big fan of Bourbon Bites, so 100%.
Thank you.
Cliffy's awesome.
Ditto to all of that.
Thank you.
I missed a super chat, and Adriana, I'll be in touch with about August 2nd. August 2nd, I want to either be there or be there in. I want to be there. We're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there so hard.
That would be amazing.
I think I missed the super chat from Corn and Whiskey. Says anti-establishmentarianism whiskey.
That is a really big word. Oh my goodness.
Isn't that the longest aside from supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? That's like the longest real word.
I believe so.
I almost nailed it.
It was.
I came pretty close to nailing it.
Yes, it was impressive.
Not too bad. And Whiskey 5-0 getting married on August 2nd. Derek, is that you?
Congratulations. That's awesome.
If that is Derek, congratulations.
But if it's not Derek, screw you.
I mean, no. If that's Derek, then I've met his wife before, or soon to be wife, and
you approve of it. I get it.
Yeah. Again, Jason Kobe, knock it off. That's so not. You're trying to get this. Jason Kobe and David are trying to get this channel shut down.
We were going to play some pool later on. What do you
You weren't
think?
playing pool. That's so rude. Let's get down.
8 ball, 9
Mark
ball,
Emenacker
whatever.
says,
Let's get down to business.
ammonial microscopic colovokinesis. That's it. Pretty sure.
Maybe you shouldn't let us drink like all throughout the stream. Maybe it's a bad idea.
No.
Listen, you get Adriana together, like it gets a little crazy. Gary,
You know what?
too,
Here,
Gary too.
let's put you two together. There you go. Now trouble. Now it's trouble.
We have banter. We
Hey.
have banter. Listen.
Exactly.
Land the plane.
Come on,
It's
novelist.
a good idea. Yeah, it must be Derek crying, laughing.
I'll bring him back. I'll take my shirt off.
No, that's one way to go
That's
about
what he
it.
would do.
We don't want to start a trend though, so let's keep it on. Let's go into the results of
Why don't we
this
want to
Matt
start a
Mag-
trend? Okay, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
I will not be a part of that trend.
I wasn't asking.
Y'all do
Exactly,
you.
Clifton. We don't want to make people
Let's
think
be
that they need to
inclusive.
do it.
Okay.
Jeez. I thought
Me and my
friggin'
overalls,
Louis
apparently.
C.K. up in the top corner would understand that wouldn't be a good idea. But all right, I asked you to smell sample A, and I asked you if it was bourbon, Scotch, Irish, or light whiskey. Adriana says bourbon. Franchi says Irish, and Cliffy says bourbon. I think that Franchi, I haven't looked at any scores. I haven't looked at any scores other than his first answer, and I think Gary might be throwing this on purpose. It is a bourbon for 3 points. Adriana and Cliffy, bourbon. Sample B, I asked you if it was a bourbon, Scotch, Irish, or light. Adriana says Irish. Franchi says Scotch. Cliffy says Irish. Franchi still pulling up short with no points. Adriana earns 3, and so does Cliffy. Moving to sample C. I asked you bourbon, Scotch, Irish, or light on the nose. Adriana guessed bourbon. Franchi guessed light whiskey. Cliffy guessed light whiskey. What you were not drinking is light whiskey. What you were drinking is bourbon. Adriana, 3 points. Sample D on the nose. I asked bourbon, Scotch, Irish, or light. Adriana says bourbon. Franchi says bourbon. Cliffy says bourbon. None of you were correct. Franchi proving the name of his channel through incorrect answers with 0 points in the nosing round. Clifton with 6. Adriana with 9. Before I go to the tasting round, Gary, on purpose?
I feel like it was.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, it was.
Can I also jump in here?
I could have
Because
scored
C-
B with Scotch.
Oh, go ahead.
Cliffy, you want to jump in? Jump in. Don't jump
No,
in.
I was gonna
Jump
say
out.
C was the one where like I on the nose I was like, this is totally a light whiskey, but then I tasted I'm like, damn it, that's a bourbon. And Adriana was right. She's right.
So
As
there was
always.
my notes after I sent Irish. I'm like, no, that was a bourbon.
Bourbon semi-Irish. I saw that.
All right.
Yeah,
Sent
I
Irish.
definitely wrote, damn it, light whiskey. I did not say dag nabbit, you'll notice.
Oh, okay.
She didn't.
But I went with my first thought, no second guessing whatsoever.
You should
Only
have
first.
second guessed that thought to not second guess. Moving to the tasting round. Sample A, I asked you for the proof and age of sample A. Adriana, 124.14. She earns herself 0 points. Franchi, 104.7. Gary earns his first points of the evening and a handful of them with 5.
Damn
Cliffy guessed 120.9, also earning 5 points. Moving to sample B on the palette, I asked you to guess the age and proof. Adriana, 108.8, losing herself 2 points. Franchi guesses 91.12, making himself a ludicrous on a comeback tour with 6 points.
Nice.
Cliffy guesses 100 proof and 4 years old, losing himself a point, unfortunately. Sample C, I asked you to guess the proof and age. Adriana, 110 and 6 years old, earning 2 points. Franchi, 130, 15 years old, losing a point. Cliffy, 100 proof, 9 years old, earning 3 points. This is a roller coaster of points, I must say. I've never seen anything like this.
No second guessing, Matt.
This
Committed
is
to it.
absolutely insane. I can't go any further until I bring. I have not looked at anything beyond this, but the losing and gaining of points at this point is ridiculous.
So I was going like this back and forth the whole time, double checking and. Mhm.
Okay, Thrasher was busy with the calculator. Wow,
tennis match.
Extra credit, Thrash.
Alrighty, moving to what did we just do? Did we just do C? Yeah, we did C.
Yeah, it's the
Moving to
last
sample,
one. It's the
sample D. I asked you for the proof and age. Adriana guesses 127 in 10 years, earning 0 points. Franchi, 130, 15 years, earning himself 5 points. Cliffy, 125, 15, earning himself 3 points. Moving into the final round, we have a score that I'm not going to tell you yet because it's so fun because there's no way you guys could have kept up with the pluses and minuses.
Nope.
I asked you to guess the bottles and then for bonus points, how many were finished in a secondary barrel. On sample A, Adriana guessed Barrel King.
Now you know
Suck
why
up.
it took me so long to type.
Wow, Adriana.
She guessed Barrel King, but she guessed the bottle Suck Up. Franchi guessed Blue Spot, and Cliffy guessed Knob Creek. Thrasher awarded Adriana 5 points, even though the Suck Up is my bottle. Sample A was my Swedish Fish. It's a 7-year weeded bourbon, my double platinum award winning that I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream. She didn't, necessarily deserve those points because she didn't. She guessed the brand, but I don't know. We'll see if that.
I thought we had to be specific, Matt.
I've
Clifton?
never had Barrel King in my life.
I'm just playing. Adriana, you deserve to win this.
It's a pretty good guess.
So
it's for all the Fairmare stuff.
7-year, 45% wheated mash bill bourbon. Double platinum, no big deal. Sample B on.
That's only 7 years?
Yeah.
I would have. I guess 9. Like it does drink hotter, like older, which is great.
Older, yeah, she's sneaky.
Blend the shit out of that, you know what I'm saying? Sample B asked you to guess the bottle, and then Adriana said red breast cask strength.
Why am I getting
Franchi? What?
We didn't give. Did we get their guesses for A? That's my cat. He's mad that he's locked out. Sorry.
The guesses for A? Oh, Franchi guessed Blue Spot and Cliffy guessed Knob Creek.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So
yeah, thanks. Rub that in.
Sample B.
Yeah, me too. I feel you.
Sample B, Adriana guessed red breast. Franchi says Glenfiddich, and Cliffy guessed proper 12. Cliffy, can you be more specific, please?
Oh, okay.
Didn't you just do a stream yesterday?
I did.
Come on, Clifton.
No, you tasting it again? You can't do that.
It's the base level, the proper 12, the standard, or the way you asked.
It's better than that.
The way you asked that, like, is it that 13? Damn it, dude! You asked me that way.
I
Like,
was gonna say it's better than the standard.
Proper 12, 13 year.
I mean, there was only 2 options there. It was like, yeah. Can I get like half a point? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
could be like half, whatever the bottle guess is.
You can split the half point.
He's
with
asking,
Adriana
can I
for the
get
barrel.
half?
So I'm giving Adriana 0 points for her guess, and I'm giving Clifton 0 points for his guess.
Okay, that's fair.
Can't name the brand. Can't name the brand and get away with it.
Oh,
And by
that's
the
fine.
way, I didn't expect anybody to. I just kind of wanted to see. So by the way, Clifton, fantastic guess, and Adriana, fantastic guess.
I will say, so my stream yesterday, I tried that same. I literally have a media sample of that exact same bottle right in my desk.
So I sent you all the samples, and then yesterday I went on your channel to find a thumbnail for you and I saw that you were streaming proper 12, 13 year, and I was like, Holy shit, that's really funny. And
I mean, I would like honestly, if you would have asked me to clarify earlier, I probably would have said something else. But it's all good. It's all fun.
It's all right.
In all fairness, I got the same amount of points on my bottle guesses for A and B as you guys.
That's true. That's true.
Sample C. I asked you what you're drinking. Adriana says smoke wagon uncircumcised.
That's what uncut means, okay?
Okay, okay.
Yelling your uncut bullshit.
Franchi says Wild Turkey 101, and Cliffy says Knob Creek. What you were drinking is my Barrel King Me 1 blend, which is in the finals for small batch bourbon of the year, the Ascots, which I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. Just mentioned it.
That's
you
amazing.
guys wouldn't care.
Was that an Indiana whiskey, Matt?
11-year MGP.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was 100% MGP.
I would have just.
And I didn't expect you guys to guess these bottles. I just kind of wanted to see. It'd be fun to see what you guess.
I love
You know
the
what I mean?
bubblegummy note on it. Like, for me, that's
It's
MGP.
It's
That's
good.
good. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know what to specifically say MGP wise, so I went with something I could name.
That's fine.
Exactly. Like the only MGP I own is Smoke Wagon, so I was like, I don't know, Smoke Wagon.
Well, I
So
just said
moving-
screw it. Let's go Wild Turkey. But anyway,
Moving to sample D, I asked you what you were tasting. Adriana said Evernorth light whiskey. Franchi says Obtanium light whiskey. And Cliffy says Smoke Wagon uncut unfiltered. Franchi
all have
and
the bubblegum.
Adriana were the closest. Cliffy, just throwing out guesses. What you were drinking is a 17-year unreleased light whiskey from Barrel King. It's double oaked
You
varietal.
sneaky bugger.
But they were
It's not
still got
released yet.
they still got 0 points, right?
They still got 0 points, but I just wanted to see what you guys would guess. That was
That's
the
awesome.
most-
Congrats, guys.
This was
That's
fun
awesome.
for me.
I
The
love
interesting thing is this: I asked you how many of these were in a secondary barrel. How many of them are rebarreled? I told you the correct answer was 1. Adriana guessed 2. Franchi guessed 2, and Clifton guessed 0. So none of you believed me, and you all guessed something else. The correct answer
said
was
that?
1.
I didn't
Yeah, I
hear you
definitely
say
said because somebody asked if
wait,
if I
you
needed
said
a
2
number.
was not the correct answer, so that's why I,
I
went
said
with 2.
if you rewind, I said if you were to guess a number like 1, which is the correct answer, or a number like 2, which is incorrect. Number 1 was the correct answer. None of you believed me or
As
got
a
it
fellow
right.
person with ADD, you should know some of us aren't going to pick up on that.
Oh, absolutely not. I wouldn't have. I'm
Matt,
an
I
idiot.
analyzed every single Matt
sneaky.
Madness up to this point. I have
Terrible
notes. I have all of this
Not
written
my
down. You made a freaking Shazam fucking reference last week. You made a Shaq versus what's the name? Sinbad. I was
Yeah.
like, what can that relate to whiskey? I'm like
No,
Sinbad,
that was
Shaq, Mandela effect.
that was because we were talking about it. That's just because we were talking about it on our Jack Daniels pick. And
Okay, but dude, like the way you said that, like if you go back and rewatch yourself, it looks like a clue. It seems so much like a clue.
Oh,
So Mandela
If somebody
effect,
guessed
Nelson Mandela, Nelson County, and then go to the distilleries there.
Oh my god, you went further than I did. Oh my goodness.
Wow. If somebody guessed unreleased Barrel King light whiskey, I feel like that should have been plus 50 points.
Right. Like I said, I didn't expect you to guess any of these correctly.
Yeah, no, I think that would have been fun as well.
I just wanted to see what you'd guess. So I kind of figured everybody would 0 out there. But how many of them are in a secondary barrel? There's one of them is the light whiskey, which none of you got. So the final, if one of you would have listened, Adriana, maybe not you, but if either friggin' Cliffy or Gary would have listened, you would be moving on. But Adriana, you participated tonight and you did wonderfully. You are doing it. You're fighting against Alzheimer's on August 2nd, and we're all in that fight with you. We'll be there with balls on or whatever the hell you want us to wear with our money and our bottles to donate. Unfortunately, you're done in that madness.
That's fair. Also, balls are very optional as a
balls, bells,
fighting
whistles,
Alzheimer's.
Friggin' whatever.
Yeah.
Like hemp
I'm
knapsacks.
okay if you all show up ballless. It's fine.
We'll
Uncut,
wear
whatever.
goggles or like, I don't know. Whatever you need us to be in, we'll be there with it.
Sweet.
So Adriana finished with 9 points, and then we have a very close second and first place, separated by a point. One of you has 15 points. One of you has 16. Franchi performed so poorly in the nosing round, you'd be surprised to find out that who's moving on tonight would be Clifton, because Franchi performed so poorly in the nosing round. If I'm lying about that, then I double dog dare you to tell me, because I'm not. Clifton, congratulations. You have 16 points. The franchise with 15. Clifton, you have the opportunity to get extra Cliffy in round number 2. Congratulations. You're going to go up against, I think, Jeffrey Whack.
Oh,
and
no.
That.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Good luck with that.
Rolling.
Gary, like legit, I wasn't expecting like to be like I thought you had got it. I was like, the way that Matt just explained that, I'm probably just too drunk. I was like, oh, you got it. I was about to applaud you, but like, dude, you're awesome. I apologize for not watching your channel beforehand. I will subscribe to you and I will watch your channel.
Oh, I'll apologize in advance. Also, to plug the channel, I put out videos arbitrarily.
What?
Is that a plug or is that a okay?
Get rid of my
Anyways.
I don't know how much more I can say.
Well, with that, I
Yeah.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was so much fun. Adriana, you know I love you. I will be there to support your Alzheimer's fundraiser as always. I want to be there and donate bottles, be part of your stream, whatever you need. I'm here for you.
Get it.
So
Still figuring out what the stream's going to be, but if I'm
I'll tell you
gonna
it's going to be
do
a
like
great
this thing,
success.
Yes, I dig that. I like that.
Jeffrey Whack says I get to meet Clifton next
Yes,
week. By the way, Jeffrey Whack, there's no Matt Madness next week. I
got a little nervous when I saw that comment. I'm like, wait, do I have plans? I got a little nervous. So I apologize.
Am I doing things?
Like, I have a wedding next week. Is Jeffrey going to be there? Because, like, maybe.
Oh, congrats, Clifton. You're getting married.
Worst
next week?
acceptance
Is it your
speech
Brandon?
ever.
You're
Wow.
getting married to Brandon next week?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Wait,
nice,
Beef
dude.
Room said worst acceptance speech ever. Damn.
That's so
okay.
cool that you're marrying the guy who's already married. That you know.
I
that
think
you
you'd
don't
have
wanna-
to move to my state to get 2 husbands. So
You know, I might be messaging you about that a little later.
just saying, Utah's got space, and you're from California. You can afford it. Don't be looking for it.
Yeah, no.
We can't afford shit.
But yeah,
That could
Jeff,
be
I have to email you. There's been some changes, some alterations, some things that have gone down without me telling everybody how they've gone down, but they've gone down. And by that, I mean really nothing's happened, except for Jeffrey being amazing and saying, "I can do it whenever you need me."
We love Jeffrey Whack.
Clifton,
Listen, I
how
love
do you-
a man that can do it whenever they need it.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say about that?
Nope.
Okey-dokey.
I've been told my acceptance speech was trash, so I will be ending it right here.
Who said that?
Someone in the chat.
Other people who've also drank too much. Don't listen to them.
They-
They're just full of nonsense.
They said it was all Skibbity Ohio toilet.
Oh,
They don't even
God.
know who Faramir is, so it's whatever.
It was Beef
I don't
Ribs. By the way, I love the name. Beef Ribs criticized my acceptance speech, so it's all good.
But he just said best bet madness ever, so.
Oh, well, you know what? Hell yeah, I love Beef Ribs.
Gary does Gary things.
Y'all did so great. It's going down for real.
Ribs.
Alzheimer's fundraiser
Oh,
info.
ribs.
Boom, there it is. Man, if I could make that into a clickable link, I would do it quickly. Dang it.
Oh, am I
Adriana,
not?
you're,
No, I'm a wrench.
you're a
right?
mod. You can do it.
I'm a
Is it
wrench.
on?
I'm a wrench. That's clickable.
Oh, nice.
That's clickable.
Nice. Man, we
Yeah.
thought this out early on.
I track all the fundraise.
Wait, who is Cody
Don't
Brown?
assume beef ribs are male.
I
Beef
said
ribs
they.
is a-
I'm sorry. I probably said he. I apologize.
I had no. Whenever beef ribs comes into stream, beef ribs just yells beef ribs, and I never expected it not to be a dude.
I apologize. I
thinking
apologize for
actual
assuming your
ribs.
gender, but like, good. Thank you for calling me out. I do appreciate that. Maureen said I'm going to be the next Cody Brown. Who is Cody Brown?
Don't ask that. There
Oh.
could be anybody.
Is it a porn star?
Thank you, Dennis.
No, I mean maybe.
Okay. Gary, do you know? You obviously know. Your wife is.
I don't even know how he got 15 points. So
Do most ribs come from male?
He's like, what am I
cows or
even doing
female
here?
cows?
What the hell did you say,
now
Clifton?
Keep my wife.
but now I'm really mad that I hedged the light whiskey. I was going with 17, but ifs and buts, candy nuts, blah blah blah. Congratulations, Cliffy.
I guess there was a light whiskey too, just a different whiskey. So like, I feel you. I felt the same too.
Yeah.
And that wasn't it wasn't when I got that sample in the secondary in the new charred barrel for very long at all. So, but
there's all these.
Barrel.
Oh, Sister Wives! Oh my god! All my coworkers watch that. Should I watch it? I probably shouldn't.
Spoiler
I feel
alert!
like I'm not
they're
allowed.
not together anymore. Started out like in paradise. Now it's like dude's like just struggling to hold on to one of them.
I'm sorry, y'all are judging me for my Lord of the Rings stuff, and y'all are over here watching reality trash.
Okay, but polygamy, you should know. Like, it's Utah.
In your backyard, Adriana. Gosh,
This is some bull. Hey, I live in the Salt Lake area. Okay, not the
I saw
rest of the
so many. Okay, I'm not going to go there, but I saw so many of those people when I was visiting you.
Yeah. Nick and I used to play Spot the Mormon, and then it got old because
they're pretty obvious.
Whoa. We can't talk like that on our stream because they're.
I'm not saying anything bad. I just you can spot
They
them.
can't drink. They're no.
No alcohol, no caffeine.
Oh, bother. All right, let's call an end to the stream. This was so much fun for me listening to you guys nerd out about stuff I'll never ever know about, and you could have been talking shit about me in nerd language, and I would have never known. So I appreciate you for all of that.
You're kind of a Denethor, but it's fine.
Well, I don't identify as one of those. I identify as something else.
I love that. That was amazing. Well done, Matt. Well done.
Thank you, Cliffy. That makes me happy that you appreciated that. Today was a blast. Cliffy, you're moving on. Adriana, you are not. Gary, back to being the worst. Back to putting on the sunglasses of shame. Back to buying bear spray for your wife. Is that what you said you needed? Pepper spray? Marine, get a mask and attack him no matter what he shoots your way. Jeez Louise, I should have stopped before I was ahead. That was bad.
Oh, that got. I'm gonna go back to Milan songs.
Yeah. Congrats, Cliffy. My name is Matt CDH Whiskey Cow. Thank you for your mind on being on Whiskey Mountain Stream August 2nd. Help her fight against Alzheimer's. Bring your wallets. And even if they're digital, the more digital, the better. See you in 2 weeks for the second round of Matt Madness. Hi, Marine. Bye, Marine. We're done. We're out of here. We're dear mother.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Matt.